Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. A surprise stream. Shazalenko. This one goes out to my boy Shazalenko. Shazalenko calling in. We've got a new caller on the line. It's Shazalenko. It's Shazalenko. Shaza. Just doing a little, I will be honest with you, the reason this is happening is I'm bored. And I rode around for a little while by myself. And none of the other gang are on. So I thought I can either turn the game off or make my own road. And I decided, why not stream it? Let's do a little stream. Now, it's incredibly dangerous. The likelihood of me getting caught doing an entire moonshine run by myself just shot up an enormous amount. But I didn't really fancy playing on my lore character. Hi Disby. Also Shaz, thank you for the resub. Hi Gary. Those of you that are here. I crack open a beer. I'm having a beer. And we're doing crime. Let me just really quickly check my Telegram just in case. Yeah, I was sort of riding around by myself and I realized that...
So, yeah.
Am I about to get robbed? No. Someone was riding fast. Hello Disby. Yeah, so yeah, I was sort of like riding about. I was kind of bored, and so sometimes what I quite like to do on WildRP is literally just do circles, do a bunch of laps. Oh, what am I doing, bruv? I gotta get some packages. I literally just ride around with a podcast on. And I just enjoy riding around in Red Dead. It's just fun to do. And I just ride around, do laps, do circles, and like expect to be robbed. Somehow, and like watch me jinx this right now. For the first time since he got it, Levi is not currently carrying the luck stone. You fucking dick. That realistically was my fault. For trying to think I could make that squeeze through there on a server with massive ping and lag. Yeah, so I got a Lux. Okay, so a lot of you don't know who Levi is because I've pretty much only I streamed him once, I think, where me and Jin sat on top of a tower when we sold that $10,000 gem, which was insane, by the way. We got 10 grand for that. The long and short of it is that Levi is a criminal vigilante. He basically in his head thinks he's Nightwing from Batman. Doesn't really think the law are worth any, you know, they're not good enough to do everything. And But we're not like robbing indiscriminately and attacking people and torturing people and shit. We don't rob anyone that doesn't deserve it.
Just resting my horse.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Why did she say that? Is that Dalloway? Yeah, so we don't like rob people, and we haven't even done any bank jobs or anything yet. And when we do, we're gonna hit like certain deposit boxes and stuff. For like the rich people of the town and stuff. Anyway, so Levi is in a little gang with Biz's character, Disby's character, Phelan, Maya, and Amelia Tyler is the gang. At one point on Levi's birthday, he bumped into this character called Amberlyn, who gave him a stone of good luck. It was like a piece of fluorite that is a good luck charm. And I shit you not, since I had that stone, I've had nothing but good luck. 1v1 the Panther, never been caught, never been robbed on this character. I've also never been robbed on Lucian. Actually haven't been robbed since coming back to the server, in all honesty, which is pretty crazy. And then she broke up with us via Telegram. She sent this like insanely long telegram that was basically like, I cannot be friends with you guys because you are criminals. It was a lot harsher than that, but dude, like, I've already fucking wrecked this thing. Alright, what is this? This is... How many is this? 4 times 5. No, it's 9 times 5. 9 times 5. I've got 45 divided by 15, 3. Okay. I want 3 packages. Now, because I needed to make room in my pockets a minute ago, I took the luck stone.
Hello.
Oh, what's good, Triss? I took the luck stone out of my pocket and put it in the bank for the first time since getting it. Which means it's all going to go wrong. Also, I'm streaming, so going to get immediately stream snipe within seconds. This guy right now. Here comes.
Hello. Sorry.
Oh, excuse me. Stream snipe him. What's he doing? Trying to rob me, ain't he? I'll fuck him up. I'll go full Rainmaker on his ass. Levi goes by the pseudonym Rainmaker. He has a dossier in the SCSD files that you can look up if you are so inclined. Now, what I've never done is a job this big by myself. I'm going to deliver 3 packages of moonshine without any of my friends, because we used to have a gang, and then Disby basically messaged the group and said, if any of you log in without me, I swear to God, I'll never speak to you again. So now no one logs in, except for me, because I really don't want to speak to her. She really gets on my nerves. No, I don't know where everyone is. I don't know what's going on. No one's in. No one's on the gang at the moment. It is what it is. It happens. People are out doing things. And I'm a sad little loser drinking beer, home, alone, single, 37 years old, utterly fucking pathetic. No hopes, no prospects. So, Where do I want to go for this? I guess I'll have to go to that one that's all the way over here. So I'm playing a bit of WildRP. That's what we're doing. Any questions? Any questions here at the top of the stream? Let's see what happens. Let's see how it goes this evening. No button presses during RP because it will come through on the TeamSpeak in character and I will be removed from the server. And it isn't worth it for... It wouldn't even be worth it for money. So I ain't doing it for free. We used to have a command for that, but I don't know if it's still in existence. Channel's gone to shit because Lux is in charge now and she's sort of just drinking all the time. You know, she just listens to Anger's Remorse on repeat and watches season 2 episode 16 of Jujutsu Kaisen on repeat. Started that new anime today. It's called Death Parade. What's that called? What's that anime called? I don't know. I don't know why. My brain, I'm like, I can't remember that. I can't say that and I can't remember it. Don't know why. My brain will not allow me to remember the name of that anime. Dead Mount Death Play. Honestly sounds like something pornographic, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, I wanted to chuck something on after the incredible disappointment. I turned off the Eminence in Shadow. I turned it off. I ain't watching that anymore. Absolute dog shit. Cannot believe that is rated so highly. And I was just scrolling through TikTok and I saw like just a random clip from Dead Mount Death Play. And I was like, I have no idea what was happening in the clip, but I went, that looks good enough. And I put on episode 1 this morning while I was like getting ready. And it already 10 times better than the Eminence in Shadow. I don't know if it will get better or worse, because anime quite often starts very strong and then slowly, massively tapers off. But seems more interesting. It seems like, you know, it seems better. We'll see. Right, now, Will, when I go into the problem with doing moonshine by yourself in a wagon is that sometimes you come out deputy. Sometimes you come out and the wagon is missing, so that's 125 plus the $155 down the drain. And I don't think I'll be able to mix this entirely in one go. I don't know if I've got the pocket space for it. But sometimes when you go into this instant, I mean, it fucks up your mounts and it fucks up lots of shit, so we'll see. My throat still hurts a lot. I'm really enjoying. How many can I carry? That might be a good. Enjoyed it. Definitely better than Eminence. Nothing. It's really not hard to beat Eminence in Shadow, is it? Dog shit. Complete waste of my goddamn time. God damn it, god damn it. OCD, you see that? I gave into it. I started watching the Impractical Jokers as well because I thought like that would be a good, just like genuinely on in the background, like I'm not even watching it type show that I can just look up and be like, haha, that's funny what just happened on the screen, and then look away from it for 10 whole minutes, do something else. I see a lot of clips of that on TikTok as well. I don't understand. At some point in that show, people have got to start knowing who they are, though. Like, how long can you get away with doing a prank show? Because they've been doing it since 2011. Man. Oh, yeah, we're good. Look at that. Just enough space. Oh, God. I also have stuff worth stealing, finally. I've done up these guns. Uh-oh. 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 I'm in trouble. Are they fucking behind me? The fuck is that? Oh, what's good, Deputy? How you doing?
What?
How are you doing, Deputy?
Deputy.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing alright. Why?
Oh,
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great too. Oh, hang on, I forgot something outside.
What deputy, dumbass?
Oh,
It looks like a fucking deputy.
I don't know. I feel
Seems
like they're
like a
up to
bad
some
dude.
crazy shit all the time, you know. Them deputies be like sneaking about, up to no good, you know what I mean? They could be doing anything trying to catch me.
But like they're gonna spend all their time to get you. Some moonshiner. Get all disguised and shit. Really?
I don't know what they're up to, you know. I don't know what they got on me.
I'll tell you what, they have bigger fish to fry. What's your name?
They call me the Rainmaker.
The Rainmaker?
Yeah. What's your name?
Why do they call you the Rainmaker?
I make it rain, innit? This way.
You make it rain with what? Piss? Money?
Yeah, piss and money sounds about right.
My name is Pavel Boris. Once of the Don Cossacks.
I don't know what that means, but nice to meet
Don't
you.
worry about it. Da, pleasure. So you're just down here doing the job by yourself?
Oh, no, I ain't by myself. I got a whole crew waiting.
Where are they?
Well, I'm about to go find out. What about you? You by yourself, bro?
I'm not. Bruv. I go with some people. I go where the money is. That's the truth.
Oh, yeah, you sound like you make it rain, too.
I wouldn't say I make it rain. I'd say I make it by.
I suppose that's
This isn't a life of great wealth. If that's what you got into this for. You're going to find yourself sorely disappointed.
Nah,
This
he
is
ain't
a
in it
life
for
of
the money, bro.
scraping by.
Yeah. Nah. That ain't why I'm in it, bro. Don't worry about that.
Where are you from?
London, bro. But I moved to Pittsburgh and now I live here, innit?
I see.
What about you, Germany or some shit?
Germany. Russia.
Oh, right, yeah.
Near the Don River.
Is Germany near Russia or?
Relatively, da.
What's Russia like? Someone told me it was cold over there.
Some places it's cold, some places it's beautiful. Even the cold places are beautiful.
Oh. Why'd you leave then?
Reasons. Political reasons, I suppose.
Yeah, fair enough.
Safer here, and at least it should have been. But, here now.
Nice, yeah.
What about you? Why did you leave? Go to London.
Well, my old man was, spotted trouble with the law. So, he packed us up, rolled us out here, innit?
I see. Who are your friends? Perhaps I know some.
You ever met the Mountain King?
The Mountain King?
Yeah.
I have not.
What about the Gunblade?
The Gunblade.
Yeah.
What is your real name?
What do you mean?
You said your name is the Rainmaker. What's your real name?
Mark. Not as good, is it?
A man's name is his legacy. Mark can be as good as you make it.
Yeah, I suppose.
The Rainmaker, you're confining yourself in a box.
I mean, I'll tell you what. I'll come back in 6 months and see if you remember my name. And which one you remember, if you do.
The only reason I'd remember the Rainmaker is because it makes me laugh.
That's good enough for me.
That's not good.
I mean, whatever you say, Any news is good news or whatever.
Sure.
I still remember it, innit?
До свидания.
I got a bowl.
You what?
I got a bowl out. Nice to meet you, bro.
Yes.
He's one of those characters that just feels like at any moment he's just going to pull a knife out and stab me to death. Fuck, it's gone. God fucking damn it. I knew it, dude. It's because he kept me in there too long. Fuck, now I've got to like run down the hill. I ain't stealing his horse. Fuck that. That guy scares the shit out of me. Ah, fucking... It's the one thing about this game. I don't know if it's the game or the server or what that's really frustrating when you're trying to do moonshining by yourself is you always lose your fucking wagon. Oh, here we go. I'll have this one off him. Mask up. Coat off. Vest on.
Do you not have a horse? What the fuck are you wearing?
Check this out, bro. Fuck. Oh! Slow down, bro. Bam!
Wait a minute.
I know, bro. Don't worry, I ain't gonna hurt you, bro. Don't worry about it, bro.
Help me.
Yeah. You're good, bro.
Oh,
Fair enough. You don't ever go to New Austin, do you?
What's that?
Please help.
New Austin. There's good business out there.
Oh, yeah?
It is. So I've heard.
There you go, bro. Shout. Someone will come pick you up. I see my horses up the road. Look, see that?
The wagon that ran away from you. Here,
Yeah,
hop
yeah.
on.
You don't mind that man might have seen your face, right? Where the fuck that wagon go? Oh, there it is.
I already live off the road. Why do I care if he sees it? People aren't usually thinking of these things' faces.
Yeah, I don't want to get you in trouble for my own shit, you know?
Are you a highwayman?
I don't know what that means.
Means you rob people.
Oh. I don't rob people that don't deserve it. Uh-oh.
This one might be a lost cause.
Maybe. Yep.
Let's just go find your horse, get on. Well, you wear the mask. Your gun is peculiar. What the hell do you do for work then? Me, I rob banks. I solve problems.
I mean, I don't rob people that don't deserve it. And I don't rob bank vaults of people that are just, you know, normal people. But I take from dickheads and the rich.
Like Robin Hood.
I mean, if you want to compare me to Robin Hood, then fair enough, bro.
Sure. Here.
You want me to take
Still
this
got
man?
that rope? Well, seems good enough as any.
Don't run away.
Whoa, shit.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Finish tying them up and then put your hands up. Hey.
Really,
Don't
after
be a
all of this,
fool.
bruv?
Don't be a fool.
God, help me.
Who have you robbed recently?
I ain't robbed no one recently.
You robbed dickheads. What dickheads have you robbed?
I ain't robbed any dickheads.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you absolutely fucking sure?
Yeah, I ain't robbed no one since I come here.
Because there's somebody far out says you might have robbed them. You haven't robbed anybody. How long have you been here?
Maybe like 2 months.
We'll throw these to the side. But you only rob dickheads. But you tell me you've robbed no one, so who have you robbed? Which one is it?
Well, I robbed people in Pittsburgh.
Get on my horse. Come back for your guns later. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. I just had the weight distribution situation.
You robbed people in Pittsburgh,
Yeah. And London and that.
but you've never robbed anybody here.
No.
Your friends, they wear similar masks.
There's
A
sometimes
gold one, perhaps.
gold.
Yes.
I don't think so. Who are you looking for, bro?
I'm not sure of his name. She said there's the Mountain Man, and who was the other one?
You got the Mountain King. You got Sooty is one of them.
Sooty.
Yeah, bowls around with a guy called Sweet, but they were all black.
They were all black.
Yeah. There's a guy that he wears lots of blue, kind of like me, but like bright blue. Never seen him in gold. The only other guy I think that I bowled around with was called Salik. You know that guy?
Sleek.
Yeah, he's a bit crazy though. I don't know what his deal is. He said he used to be a sheriff.
Sleek used to be a sheriff. Who said this?
He did.
Sleek who wears pink?
Yeah, that guy, yeah.
He's never a sheriff. I ride with him.
I suspected he didn't. But you know, he seemed chill.
What was the circumstances of your meeting?
A bit like this, to be honest. I just thought I met him and then we just bowled around. He said, do you want to help me out with some shit? So I just rolled around with him. He had some official documents to drop off, you know what I mean?
We'll talk here. Official documents? In what respect? You said no more than this, just official documents?
Yeah, it was like, he said it was official documents, and then later on someone said, you know what it was? That guy had bank bonds, I think.
I see. And you would swear this, on the life of your mother, you've not robbed anyone?
No, I ain't robbed no one. I've fucked with some people, but I haven't robbed anyone.
What about your friends?
I don't think so. I mean, to be honest, if anyone was going to rob someone, it'd probably be me out of, my initial crew. I don't think they really do too much crazy shit without me, but, I ain't always there with them, so who knows what they're up to. Pretty sure none of them wear a gold mask though, bruv.
Alright. Have you met any other people, perhaps like you? Australian, perhaps? I know you're English, but people tend to get these things confused. As you might have confused my accent with the German one.
Australian. I'm trying to think, to be honest. I've met a lot of people, but not really that I can think of, to be honest with you.
I see. Alright. This rifle you have, this is your own rifle. Correct?
Yeah.
I'll trust you on this. I'm looking for someone. I don't think it's you. I hope it's not you. Apologies for the scare. I could take you to Valentine, and you can steal a horse there.
Yeah, I mean...
How's that?
I'll be honest with you, bruv, I don't mind, but, this person you're looking for, what they do to you? Because if they're a dickhead, I'm your man.
I'm a dickhead. Like I said, I solve problems, not just my own. So I make money.
Alright?
Let's go.
If I see someone in a gold mask, I send them out west, yeah?
Not out west. Forget about it.
Mom's the word. I'm not gonna grass up the crow. I said I was with City and Swape. I'm not getting them in trouble. I don't know what this guy's deal is. I think he's looking for someone and he was just checking, but I don't
I
want to
put high value in these things. Promises, oaths, swearing. So if you say, and you swear upon it wasn't you, I believe you.
Yeah, I get you, bro. I ain't got no reason to lie to you, though.
Well, if you were him, you would have reason to lie, but that is besides the point.
Yeah, you know what? That's true. But I ain't never met you. Not unless, you was with Sleek one time. There was a time he was bowling around with a whole crew. I didn't really spend much time that day with him. I had just been attacked by a panther. A man tried to kill me with a panther, you know that?
A man tried to kill you with a panther.
Yep, summoned it up right behind me.
Huh.
Crazy son of a bitch.
Do you want your ammo back? Or your food? I'll just pay you for it. Hold on. Wait till we get to town.
But yeah. You're good. You need it, brother? You can have it.
I'll take it, but I can afford to pay you for it.
I wish wish I knew what he said his name was. Like, literally didn't understand a word he said. The luck stone.
Here. Take this. Now hold on. There you go. До свидания.
Yeah. That's you know, good too. I really want to be in town in this outfit, but sort of don't have a choice either. That was a bizarre encounter. It's so funny that I was like I walked out and was like, man, I'm actually surprised that guy didn't rob me or attack me. Five seconds later, put your hand up. You wear gold mask. I actually have no idea who he's talking about either. Out of character. I genuinely don't know who the fuck is bowling around in a gold mask. So sometimes I do come into town in this outfit and I sit on the roof and I jump around on the roofs like Batman. Dude, I sometimes just sit on the telegram station roofs, right? I log in and I sit on the telegram station in Strawberry and Rhodes and just listen. And the shit you hear is insane. And I wish Lucian had that knowledge. Because he would solve every case. Alright, I guess I'll just hire another fucking wagon. Yeah, I haven't robbed anyone on this character. Because we don't really know who is a dickhead. What do I need here? I guess I'll just take out 120. Then I'll have money for packages. What's up, dopey Twitcher? Oh, I better go buy some food. I can actually probably justify claiming that I've gone into the thing here to get changed. Camouflage is an NPC, works as well. Yeah, I did that on Rufus a lot. I spammed it on because I knew I didn't have time for the RP of changing. I did suspect that guy was selling porkies though. Although if he does go and question Sleek, he will find out that my name isn't Mark. Then again, Sleek probably means a lot of people.
Hello there.
Yo, what's good?
Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think that
Oh, I need ammo, don't I? He took all my ammo. His name was Pavel Boris. Yeah, but I don't think Levi could understand a word he was saying. So I have to nerf Levi in certain ways. He can't do impressions. He can't understand people that well. Because otherwise he'll just be sort of too strong, really. Be a little bit OP. Is that Oliver's character? I think her name's Flo. I know her on Levi, but not enough. He's trying to get the fuck out of town right now. Dopey Twitch, thanks for the 5 months, my friend. What's Lucian been up to lately? Lucian's an NPC, dude. He exists. He literally, I log in, I become law, like LEO number 4, and roll around. And then log out. Currently, Lucian is sitting somewhere reading a book, relaxing, being a lonely little loser. Oh, my energy's fucked as well. Oh no. They're going to make me pay the fee to reclaim it, for fuck's sake. So annoying. Right, now I definitely don't have the money for it, do I? I suppose I could get one of the one-man wagons. Since no one else is on. What's the small... 100? What's that? That's got 3 spots, right? Have a look at this one. Still need another $10. Oh, it has 5. This one. Pretty good. Okay. I hit flat 0 the other day on Levi. I had no money at all. I did up all my guns, and I also bought Fry and Navy and did it up. And was at 0 at one point. Then we did a few jobs, and I did a couple of wood runs by myself. But yeah, man, I love sitting on the roofs and stuff. I do it a lot. Sometimes I just log in on Levi and sit on a roof and put on a podcast. I sit on the Blackwater Saloon roof a lot and just listen to people chatting shit. Fuck. Oh, you know what? Probably won't despawn. Right, let's try this again.
Where?
It was good, bro.
Oh, hey, you alright?
You still bowling around with sleep?
Oh, yeah, he's my partner. Did you not know?
What does that mean?
We're, courting.
Oh, that kind of partner. All right, yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know a Russian guy
Both.
called Plavlels?
Pavel?
I don't know. Is that right?
Yeah, he's our friend. Why, you need to talk to him?
Oh, no. I was just checking because he said he knew you guys and that.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He's got a lot of Russian friends.
Right, yeah. He was looking for someone.
Okay, I might have a telegram from him. So, what, was he around here?
Yeah, not too long ago.
Great. Okay, that's perfect. Thank you, Levi. Nice to see you again, by the way.
Yeah, you too. I told him my name was Mark, by the way, because I didn't know what the fuck he was up to.
Mark. Okay. Well, I'll ask him if he's spoken to Mark.
Yeah. I forgot to tell him my real name's Levi, so you can tell him I don't mind.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you for your consent. I will do that.
Yeah. All right. Peace.
All right. Take care. Peace.
I'm going to get in trouble if I don't, because she's going to go, yeah, you met a guy called Levi, and he's going to be like, no, I did not. And she's going to go, blue shirt, and he's going to be like, he told me his name was Mark. I kill him. I find him. I cut his small testicle off, and I feed them to his little friend, the mountain Kong. Can't risk that. I've been on this server long enough. I know the mentality of every criminal.
Have a good day.
Oh, is that my Wade Glass sounding doctor? A potential duel? I don't want to get into any duels with anyone on this fucking server. The ping. It's too frustrating. You're fighting with people and stuff. All that happens is it just comes down to which person the server lag deems to be the winner. That's every fist fight on the server. And then people will be like, man, that guy's a good fighter. And you're like, well, that guy's just got good internet probably. Or really bad internet also really works well. Oh my god, put your gun away, you insane motherfucker. What the fuck did you do that for? Oh, I was going to go and buy some chocolate. That's going to do me in later on. You watch. Warping around while you try and block. Yeah, there's really very little skill involved in the fights. There definitely is. I did fight training recently on my law character with Scarlet Rose, who plays Zoe Winters, and she is legit. Like, she knows what she knows what she's doing. She presses the right buttons, you know. She goes, you get. And so like there's some leeway to it. Like there is definitely like people who know what they're actually doing. But most people just are just spamming F and R. Which is really all I do as well. And between those people there's nothing in it. It's purely just server lag. Crates of 15 I need. 3 crates. 15. Okay, where do we want to go? I sort of don't have a choice, really. Actually, yeah, I do. I don't really want to go back to the scene of the crime over there. I thought he was going to kill me when I fell off the horse as well. I guess because I'm over encumbered. I actually didn't know that. Because I'm over encumbered, it like whips you off the back of the horse. He was like, I'll give you your guns back in a minute. But like, you know, obviously I had to put them on me because his pockets were probably full as well. But for the RP, he had them. And then the character was like, nope, off the back of the horse. I was like, oh no, he's going to kill me. He thinks I've jumped off the back. And then he probably saw me arming myself because he saw me putting them back on, and he was like, I bet he was about to fucking report me. He was literally typing the report before I was like, I was over encumbered on the, it said on the HUD. It said on the HUD that I was over encumbered. I hope he figured it out. I don't know. It's like he probably thinks I'm one of these sweaty players that's just like, I actually took your weapons off of you. While you were riding, I actually managed to take your weapons off of you. And I've got them on me now. RDM'd. No value live. Yeah. Levi doesn't want to really get involved in that kind of thing. Duels and petty gang warfare stuff. That's not his MO. It's funny because that guy was like, you're in this for the money, you ain't gonna make any money, boy. And Levi's like, yeah, that's cool, I don't want money. And he's like, well, you should use your real name and not this fake name. And Levi's like, no, that's my, actually the whole not into the money thing is because I have a legacy to uphold of the Rainmaker name, and I'm actually trying to make it so that the Rainmaker name is now, you know, it's synonymous with like a really cool, decent outlaw and not a piece of shit trash outlaw like my dad. So, you know, I mean, you sort of tried to guess a bunch of stuff there and fucked it out, but it's all good. I ain't telling my entire backstory to this guy though. I don't know who any of them are. Yeah, I'm Levi Raine, the Rainmaker. Everyone in my gang has what we call nighttime names. Mountain King is our leader, Alexander. Gunblade is Jin, Disby's character. The Duke is Maya's character. Nitro is Maddie, which is Amelia's. And Knuckles is Jean, which is Phelan. No, this is not good for the wheels of this thing, but I've refused to lose another fucking wagon, or I will literally just suicide the character and delete the game. This is why it's so annoying doing these jobs when you don't have other people online with you. Really, I should have played Lucian. I couldn't really be fucked to deal with rules and stuff. I'm a bit too tired because I've got, like, by rules I mean law constraint rules, not server rules. But I've got the post GM brain. We did D&D last night, and I just don't have the mental capacity really to be playing a character that has to potentially write a case file for something. When I can play this guy who's just like, I don't know, bruv, like, see you, bye, gonna go over there now, see you, you know, like, Lucian, if someone is like, excuse me, are you a deputy? This person over here just stole 15 pence from me, and I would like to report them to the law. And like, Lucian is duty bound to stand there and talk to them, whereas Levi gets to be like, do you know something? Hi. And then we'll just run away. Let me get a little backstory lore. What would you like to know? You may ask questions. You just want to know who he is. I'll read you the backstory that I wrote down. It's pretty simplistic. Levi Damien Raine, 19 years old. Born on the 3rd of January 1884. Father, Levi Stamford Raine, Sr. I am technically Levi Jr. I don't even know if my group know that. My mother is Eleanor Raine. Yes. Named after... he looks like Laguna Loire. Those of you that care. Levi is from a poor family in Lewisham, in the Charm, not far from where I was born in real life. Moved to the USA in 1897, supposedly for work, but actually it's because Levi Sr. Is a petty criminal. Now, he is not a great, epic, you know, outlaw. But he was at one time a pretty decent criminal in the underbelly of London. But that was when he was young. And then he just sort of... He is like the middle management of a criminal group. Is what his dad is. And then... yeah, so then his gang goes down. They're all in trouble in London. So his dad moves him out to Pittsburgh, where his dad joins another gang who are not great gang. And his dad is like alcoholic at this point, isn't trying to... Eventually, no matter what line of work you're in, you're going to get exhausted and be knackered, right? That's how I imagine his dad. He just doesn't even give a fuck. Just gets up and goes to work, basically. But his work is robbing banks and trains in and around Pennsylvania. So eventually he gets caught. But like, when people look up newspaper articles about the Rainmaker in Pennsylvania, it's like about this like shit outlaw who's like lame. Like he's like, oh, this guy who calls himself the Rainmaker robs another bank unsuccessfully. You know, they tried to rob a bank, but the entire gang fell off the back of the train. So they didn't get anything. So it's just like this kind of the element of shame. And his whole life... So, by the way, Levi's dad is not a nice guy. And his whole life, he's been telling Levi that he's going to... He can grow up and be whatever he wants, but really, secretly, his dad has been training him to become an outlaw like him. So Levi knows how to, like, rob things. He's got some idea of how to, like, pick pockets. And he's got some idea of... He can make bombs. And he can... safe crack and stuff, but he's not really ever put any of it into practice. He's just been trained by his deadbeat criminal dad to do it. And then a couple of years ago, his dad gets sent to prison in Pittsburgh. So he is in a penitentiary and he's inside for like another year, I think. And Levi meets this guy called Bentley Fogg. So I don't know if you guys remember a character I played very briefly that was supposed to join the Dead End Kids called Bentley Fogg, and then I uninstalled the game. So didn't really bother with the storyline. And Bentley knew a guy called Alexander. So Levi meets this kid called Bentley, and Bentley introduces him to Alexander. And Alexander is like, hey, come to New York one day. I'm part of this gang called the Hudson Street Gang. And Levi's still a bit young at this point, so he's like, I'll see how it goes, you know, whatever. But his dad gets sent away. Levi's sitting there thinking about his dad being in jail, just being a piece of shit. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to become the Rainmaker while he's in jail. And there's going to be a newspaper article that says, the Rainmaker, most successful train heist of all time. The Rainmaker is back. The Rainmaker is back with a vengeance. The Rainmaker robs a bank solo. Rainmaker robs a bank solo and gives all of the money to the poor. Rainmaker takes down an entire gang who were going around killing people. He is Gotham's reckoning. And so Levi gets into his head that he can become the Rainmaker, but he will make the name Rainmaker synonymous with like an absolute fucking legend of like legendary outlaw status and like a Robin Hood figure or a Batman figure. So I imagine that Levi's dad wears all black and grey, right? Which is why when Levi first showed up, he was wearing black and grey. But now he wears his own Rainmaker outfit, which you just saw was in all, like kind of blue. The mask is really annoying. For some reason, I can't change the colour of the mask, so I just have to take the stock blue mask. But basically, if Rainmaker Senior wears black and grey, he's Batman, which is why Levi wears black and blue, because it's just based on Nightwing. That's it. That's why he wears black and blue. So his dream is really just to make the name Rainmaker synonymous with this like epic outlaw. But he's not like a bad. They're not bad. Like the gang are very much vigilantes, really, more than anything. They're like Robin Hood inspired characters. So it's actually quite hard to become like a really famous outlaw on this server and not just go around murdering everyone immediately. But we're getting there. Oh, this is fucking annoying, isn't it? So that's the story. That's the motivation. And that's how we've been going. And I've been playing him for I've played quite a lot of Levi. I just haven't streamed really any of it because, I mean, the thing with WildRP is it really is just my like nighttime bitch, nighttime bitch, time for nighttime shit. It's my nighttime. I sit here, I'll crack a beer, I'll put on a podcast, and I'll play for a little while on WildRP. Maybe I'll play on Lucian and I'll bowl around and do some lore stuff. Maybe I'll bowl around on Levi with the gang. You know, people in the gang are my friends in real life, so it's just time to spend with my friends. Even on lore, I try and spend time with like Orcish and Leah and Johnny rather than, you know, random people that I don't know. Not that I think they're bad or I wouldn't, you know. Pretty much all of the lore department are actually really fun to play with and role play with, but you know, I also want to spend time with like my actual friends. Some of the reason I'm on the server is just so that I can spend time with my friends every night. And if I stream, I don't mind streaming, but it just takes a little bit extra brain power and a little bit extra energy, and then you know, I kind of burn out pretty massively. Yeah, it's pretty noticeable after a few nights of doing it. So I sort of longed off doing the streams. Like I sort of wish I could just like pull a little bit of energy out of my arse every night. I could stream it all the time because I prefer to stream this in general because like stuff happens and it's interesting. Like some people are interested in watching it and some people aren't. It's fine, but you know, I'd rather stream it. But I've noticed that if I do lots, like when I was playing Lucian and streaming the whole cadet process and stuff, I was absolutely fucking knackered by the end of that month or whatever it was. And I was like looking, I sort of mentioned it this morning, like there comes a point where I have to look at my week and say, what can I not dedicate energy towards this week? What do I have to cancel because I'm bleeding out and I'm dying. I need to, you know, conserve some energy somewhere. Well, I have to get up every day and do a day stream. That's my bread and butter job. I have to put energy into Table Story. I have to put energy into this. I'm going here, I'm doing that, this other thing. Ultimately, the WildRP streams are not necessary. They don't have to do them. They don't really do it. They don't do anything for my channel. If anything, they're worse for my channel because I always get way lower views and it fucks my averages up. So I just was like, okay, can't do it. Can't do it as much as I would love to be able to. I can't. I'm disabled. Is it not possible to not talk to us? Not really. And also, like, I can't just, like, couch back in my chair right now and listen to a podcast. And I'm just aware that you're here. And, you know, that slight awareness. And I have to mute here and there just to make sure that I'm, you know, responding to stuff. And yeah, it's not, I know that it sounds like all you need to do when you're a streamer is just completely ignore the chat, but I'm just not built that way. I don't have that brain that it can just forget about you being here and just, you know. I think that's a lot of streamers, by the way. I think most of those, like, popular streamers that can stream for 12 hours a day just don't give a fuck about anything. They just sit there and they're just sharing their entire Discord chats and they're talking about everything, and you know, there's an element to that I just cannot do. I'm not built that way. I'm like hyper aware that I'm being viewed. I'm too anxious and too much of a nutcase, you know. And like, yeah, I'm just aware that I have a fucking, I mean, this is a professional stream, as much as it doesn't seem like it, and you know, I should have been cancelled a long time ago. And I'm just, you know, I'm not like other streamers, but it is a professional stream, so I'm like, there's a bit of my brain that is always sitting there. It's literally like if I said to you, okay, you're gonna go home tonight, but there's gonna be a camera where your boss is watching you. Nothing changes. Just do your usual night, go home, kiss the kids, say hi to your wife, say hi to your husband, go home, get in your pants, watch TV, cook a pizza, eat some ice cream, watch some anime. But there is a small camera that's sort of watching you. You don't have to respond to it, you don't have to talk to it or anything. But, you know, your boss and co-workers will be there. And they do have access to that camera. You know? No matter how you're built, there's a bit of you that will be aware of that camera watching you all night. And that doesn't feel like it's going to quietly shave off, you know, a degree of energy. But it does. It's just, and it's only a small amount. You have a little energy just leaving. And I'm just not in the position where I have any energy to spare. I've literally been one month on, 1 month off of straight up suicidal. That's so dark to say. But I'm like, I will be on the fucking edge. And I'm just absolutely done. And I've got, you know, and I'm completely like burned the fuck out. Absolutely insane. Full anxiety, full depression. Nothing going for me. Like, my life on paper right now is absolute dog shit. Like, I have nothing, you know? And I'm just barely scraping through the days. And my life becomes, you know, like in the missions on games when it comes up, the quest comes up and it just says, quest, survive. That becomes my day to day. For a month. And like, I'll joke about it and I'll like play it down a lot on stream, obviously, because no one wants to hear that every day. It's just the worst thing ever. And I just sort of survive through a stream and then survive overnight, or, you know, sometimes I'll take a day off and just be like, yeah, stream. But yeah, like, that's like the energy. I don't have it. I have no energy that I can put forward for just like little extra things. And then I'll have a month where I'm completely fine, which I'm sort of in right now. I'm sort of pretty chill right now. I feel pretty okay, pretty stable. Haven't really had massive anxiety or panic attacks or anything. I've had a couple of wobbly days here and there, and an hour here and whatever there, but just like, you know, fine. And so I can afford to do extra stuff, which has worked out really well for me because Cura is an extra thing that is just a lot of energy that it takes out of me. And I can just, like tonight, I was like, you know what, I'll just chuck the stream on. I feel fine. I'll have a beer and chuck the stream on. This time last month, I couldn't do it. Actually, this time last month was Christmas Eve. Still, actually, no, I was pretty fucked over Christmas. Like, last month was absolutely touch and go for me. Proper rough, dude. Usually is December. I don't normally do well in December, but I know this is TMI. We've had a TMI day today, haven't we? I probably am having a manic episode. But yeah, but the long and short of it is that I'm just in this place in my life at the moment where I can't play fast and loose with my energy. And that is like, I have to micromanage it. I have to micromanage when I eat and how much sleep I get and what I'm doing. Because I'm just fucked up if I don't. I can't risk. It's literally life and death if I risk it. So I'm just, you know, there's just points where I'm like, it doesn't feel like a lot. It doesn't feel like a lot of extra energy for me to just click start stream and stream while I'm playing this game, because there isn't a huge amount of difference. The only real difference is while I'm muted, if I'm not on a stream, I'm probably not speaking. Like now. Like if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably just have a podcast up or some music playing right now, and I just wouldn't be saying anything. I'd just be riding around, which is really nice. I love doing it. I actually really enjoy riding around and just listening to music or whatever. But it's enough of a difference that if I do it consistently, or I do it when there are days when I don't realize as well. I think one of the other things, I'm sure some of you can relate to this, and I'm sure some of you can't, but there are days where I think I'm fine, and I think I'm like, oh, I'm all good, and I go and buy a big bag of fucking sweets and don't do any exercise, or I don't drink enough water, and I'll like pop a beer and I'll eat some fucking malwham and I'll do a little extra stream like this because I think I'm okay and I feel completely fine, and actually I was on the edge. I just didn't know it because it didn't feel like it, and actually I was within the parameters of how much energy I need to feel fine, but I didn't have any excess energy to be spending, and then I fucking do myself in. And I'll do something extra like this, or I'll do something silly like just eat a fucking bowl of ice cream, and sugar spikes my anxiety sometimes. Shit like that I will fuck myself up with. And then, yeah, I'll be like an hour into doing like an extra thing like this, or I'll be like eating some fucking sugar or, some shit. And then I'm just like, uh-oh, this was a mistake, because I feel it. And then my vision starts fucking blurring at the edges, and I realize that I'm actually freaking out. My heart's going, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I've done myself in. And so, yeah, that's another thing that's kind of annoying and scary at times, because I don't always know where I'm at, and it's really hard to tell until you're in the red zone. And I'm really struggling a lot of time. Here we go, finally. A lot of the time I'm really sort of just on the edge, and it's just been a rough couple of years as much as alright, where are we going? Emerald Ranch. Emerald Ranch, as Orcish would say. So yeah, man, I mean, yeah, that's just where it's at. I'd love to stream WildRP every night. Just do an extra little stream in the evening and stream and be able to share this story with you, because some of the nights we've had on these characters, but on both Lucian and Levi that I haven't streamed, have been brilliant. And I hope, I think some people are able to follow some of that by watching some of the other streams, and the people that share in the WildRP channel when I'm on another stream are the unsung heroes of that, because that is extremely useful. You know what I might do is not go to Emerald Ranch. Might just go straight to this one. Where the fuck is that? That's that one that's up a hill, isn't it? No, fuck that. And yeah, you'll probably be able to follow it and stuff, but yeah, it's a shame because I would love to be able to share this whole story. You know, it's really fun. Sometimes it feels pointless to even play the game, but that's probably a different thing. That's just how, being a content creator, you feel obliged to share everything that you're doing at all times. Is that him again? And I feel guilty. I've had to get over that, but it's not easy to do. You feel guilty and you're like, oh, I should be streaming this, or I should tell them about this, or I should record this. And then I'm like, I'll record it and then what? Edit it? Well, that's the same. I might as well fucking just stream it. You and I have the opposite reactions when we fall into a mental illness hole. I will withdraw and RP is the last thing on my mind. Well, it very much depends at what level, what state I'm in. If I'm really fucked up, there's no way I can log in. But actually, what I've found that in just a general state of anxiety, if I log into this game, when I'm riding around, if I'm like this, riding around by myself, it doesn't help me at all. But when we're all on a group and we're all on, if I have someone to talk to, which is why law was the best move I made, because I was really like stressed out at that point. There's something about just I become fully immersed. I don't exist. My body doesn't exist while I'm playing. I'm quite literally just Levi Raine, and I don't think about my own problems. I don't think about the fact that my chest feels like there's an earthquake inside of it. I'm not stressing about the fact that like tomorrow I've got this thing to do or this other thing stressing me out, and I'm frazzled and freaked out. I am disconnected from my actual physical body in such a way that it is so useful, because I'll play this for 3 hours and I'll log in with massive anxiety, and I log out and my mind still has anxiety, but my body doesn't. And what I mean by that is that what I think happens is that because I'm just talking and playing a game and I'm distracted enough, physically distracted enough, my mind is still shredding me alive with anxiety and I still feel like crazy the whole time, but my body is busy and I'm talking a lot. And I think that just makes me breathe correctly. And I sort of snap back to my body and I've been breathing correctly for 3 hours. And I haven't really been thinking about my body for 3 hours. And my body has just been like not in fight or flight, basically. Because I've been distracted in the right way. It's a little dangerous, and it is a little bit like playing with fire. It's a bit like when I have to drink caffeine to make my anxiety go away, but not enough to make it worse. And it's a very dangerous little, gamble that I have to make quite often. But I come back, I log out, and I've got, and then I'll I log out, and then about an hour and a half or 2 hours later, I'll go to bed. Usually, of a night. But I am semi-relaxed. Like my body has been not freaking out. Nobody shared that Brad is playing Levi on Brad Woto's stream. Oh yeah, you're right, no one did that. Yeah, so it actually helps me pretty much. You know what, we will do this one, because I don't think I'm ever going to run into anyone. And I can probably get this all the way up there, can't I? This little wagon. Let's find out. That's where it goes horribly wrong. You have to walk to Fort Wallace. Jesus Christ. We used to meet here all the time on Summer's gang. Reminds me of playing Rufus. So yeah, it's weird for me actually, like being in the game distracts me from the sort of physical symptoms of anxiety, if anyone gets anxiety like the way that I do. And for me it's actually been like really useful. There have been nights where I've been able to log in as a medicinal fucking response to anxiety, and it's fucking useful, dude. Now it is not foolproof, it's not bulletproof, it doesn't always work, and if my anxiety is really bad, the only thing I can do, and I literally mean I become a 10-year-old child, a 10-year-old non-verbal child, and I can only sit when my anxiety gets, there are like 3 stages to my anxiety. There's like level 1 anxiety, which is where I basically have been for the last 2 years, and I'm starting to believe that this is just my this is me now. This is it. This is just how I feel now, and this is how I'm going to feel until I die. And it's very like rabbit. It's very low level, slightly fight or flighty. Chest feels a little tight, a little uncomfortable, and you know, a little nervous, and little intrusive thoughts dip in and out here and there. But for the most part, I'm me. It doesn't feel comfortable, and I don't feel exactly like myself, and I feel a little dissociated sometimes. Sometimes that goes away, sometimes it doesn't. Your suspicious activity has been noticed. Uh-oh. Let's see if the law can beat me to Fort Wallace, which is right there. Then I have a sort of like level 2 anxiety. Which is, it's just a much more intense version of what I just described. That is the one that I can distract in WildRP with. And level 3 is me, it's over. I have to go completely non-verbal. I sit on my sofa with an iPad on my lap, with Hearthstone on, distracting me and my little monkey brain. And a TV show that is completely non-triggering on, Taskmaster, you know, that kind of show, just like panel shows, very simplistic TV, nothing in it that's gonna like in any way activate any of my like mental health issues. And I just pray that I can get enough food into my body and enough water into my body that I can live. And I tend to eat like plain porridge, or like chicken nuggets is pretty much chicken nuggets, and plain porridge is all I can force myself to eat. Right, this is done. And I spend the entire day dreading going to sleep and praying, or almost literally praying to a god that I don't believe in, that I will get enough sleep tonight that I won't feel worse than I feel right now tomorrow. And that is, there's no hope in me playing WildRP in that time. I don't do anything in that. I can't stream or anything. I'm just done. I'm done. I'm out. I mentally completely check the fuck out. It's brutal. I hate that. So that is turtling. Like, that's me turtled the fuck up. It's hard to follow storylines from outside as a viewer. Yeah, I know. I wish I could. I wish that you could keep up with it. I mean, there isn't. I don't really have any significant story arcs on Levi. at the moment anyway. I think it's just sort of, we've got like, we're just sort of doing gang setup stuff. And it's very slow burn. That's why that guy couldn't believe that I'd been here. He was like, you've been here for 2 months and you haven't robbed anyone. And I'm like, yeah. Because I'm not doing it. It's literally like the slowest burn ever. I'm not doing it for views. I don't need to rob someone for the thrill of it. If I want to get into a gunfight, I can just log into Lucian and find one of the deputies who exist only to get into gunfights and just ride with them because they will be in a gunfight within 30 minutes. I can get into a gunfight and have a nice little thrilling engagement and do some fucking shooting and shit. I don't really need it on Levi. So I don't need the thrill element. And we're just setting our gang up and getting to know each other and doing like really low level petty criminal stuff like moonshine runs. We've got a moonshine that we call Bubble Guts that we sell, made from swamp water. And there's just some inter-gang like relationships and small things. I think the main story that I did actually wrap up on the stream, which was the thing with the gem that we went to Guarma and found and sold for 10k. But Levi really is not... I also didn't want to give too much away about Levi yet because a lot of what I'm doing on him I don't want people to stream snipe me for.
Peter, see I the mushroom chop.
Jesus Christ, really? What the hell?
There's something to do with that.
Have
But
you
yes,
been eating
the
something?
chocolate was okay.
Yeah, the chocolate.
As a viewer, the only thing that frustrates me is when characters are being streamed regularly, I get interested, and then POV is taken away for a critical episode or time frame. I mean, I killed Rufus off screen. I think if your thing is being an RP streamer, then 100%. If I didn't stream a variety stream during the day, and I was predominantly an RP streamer, I don't think I would even be able to handle that. But it is a living, breathing server, and sometimes you do, like I've had this many times before with characters that I've run around on, and sometimes you just run into you're logging in to just quickly put some money in the bank. You're like, okay, I'm gonna run over to the bank, put my money in, just grab some stuff, and then you'll be in the bank, and then someone walks in and goes, put your hands up, and you're like, oh Jesus Christ. And it becomes like the canon event of your character, because you know whatever happens in there, you're gonna roleplay effectively, and it just like, it is the most insane thing, because you're like, oh, you know, the best you can do in that situation is like record it. I just whistled my horse, or was that them? And that is annoying, and that does happen quite a lot, because you do it's just a living, breathing. Sometimes there's no way to predict some like insane shit is gonna happen. And sometimes just nothing happened. Like now, like look, what have we had? We had that kind of scene with that one guy. And I've been like riding around on my own. Haven't been robbed. Haven't run into any like crazy, insane situation. Haven't been taken hostage. That's just the way this server goes. And then some nights you'll log in with the intention of like, oh, I'll just quickly log in and send a telegram. And it becomes the most like, you just get wrapped up in this just insane story. Something crazy will be happening. You know, it's not like people are out here writing scripts and handing them out. You can't predict what's going on. You don't know who's doing what. You don't know who's where. It's mad. Absolute madness. Now, if you're sort of like... Yeah, if your main thing is like playing this and you log in knowing you're going to rob a bank and don't stream it, then that's madness. Yeah. Is this a filthy criminal? Yeah, he's more of a, I'd say, a vigilante than just a classic WildRP criminal. I did that. I do wish that there was like a forgot what I was going to say. Log on my law to arrest. Okay. Well, I'll log on to my law to counter your arrest and take you to trial. Stream sniping and wild is mental, yeah. Yeah, it's blatant as well, like sometimes. And I think it's frustrating when you're a criminal and you are justifiably hiding, and you're justifiably you're running away from the law or something, and you escape them, and then by pure chance someone finds you, and by pure chance, you know, blah 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 happens, and you're like, oh, man. And then you see these other criminals on the server just get away with murder, and you know it's because they ain't streaming it. I sort of respect everyone that streams every element of it. Same goes for the law. You're playing a law character, and somehow the criminal that you're looking for is 2 steps ahead of you at all times. And it's mind-blowing. You're like, how the fuck? There's no way that they are this good. There was a day that we were searching. I don't know if I streamed it. We were chasing someone one day around Saint Denis, and they were leaving tracks for us. And I was like, how the fuck are they ahead of us and leaving details? Like, they're like 60 seconds ahead of us, max. And the only way they could have done it was that they were watching the stream and like purposefully staying ahead of us. It sometimes I think is actually kind of fun to be stream sniped, because it does make it more interesting. But there are other times where you know they're just gaming it and you're like, alright, well, fuck it then. I don't really mind taking the L on law though. I think the main difference between law and the criminals is that when you do get caught as a criminal, especially if you have a lot of time to serve, you do have to fucking go. You just have to bench the character pretty much. You can do some Sisica RP and shit, but yeah, waiting a week, like benching your character for a week, is very different to playing law. You get into a gunfight with criminals. If we just gun them all down, they're potentially benching their characters for a little bit. Whereas if they gun us down, we just patch each other up, and then we're literally out again within 30 minutes. So I am quite a fan of taking the L on law. It's nice to have a little give and take here and there, but yeah, sometimes you can tell that people are kind of watching streams and shit. Bizarre. Then again, and as well, just to counter that, there have been times where I have bumped into people and it will be the exact person that I'm looking for, whether it be law or I've done it on Rufus and Tara and stuff, where I've just been by pure chance bumped into someone. And I'm like, oh, there is nothing I could ever say would convince them that I'm not watching their stream. And you're like, that is insane that I've bumped into this person, that I've run into them in this scenario. So there's, you know, you really do have to look for a pattern if someone is doing that, because it is pretty weird. And it happens more than you'd think as well. And there are times where I immediately go, this person must have been stream sniping. And I'm like, then again, I'm sure there have been times that people have thought that about me, because it's fucking insane. Yeah, Johnny, yeah. Lord versus Schaefer, 1v1. That'd be interesting. Schaefer's one of my little senpais as well. Schaefer was one of the predominant people that trained Lord. He really respects Schaefer. There's a few people that Lucian really respects from the perspective of an actual teacher. These little anime teachers. Pointer was one. Obviously McGregor and Wild. Abner was one. The fucking loss of Abner killed me. It was so his funeral was at midnight, and I wanted to go to it, but I had a really bad headache the other night. It was like 2 nights ago, and I just had this like fucking killer headache, and it started at midnight, and I knew that I'd probably be up really late if I went to it, and I just had to long it off because I couldn't deal with it. But yeah, Lord and Abner, I spent a lot of time with Abner. He trained me as well. But Schaefer with his fucking like, literally sounds like a military NPC in a Halo game voice. I love him. Lord really likes Schaefer. He would literally just take the bullet and die rather than 1v1 Schaefer, I think. Yeah, the sniping's up and down. There's no way of proving it, or so you just have to accept it, and sometimes you just have to accept the way that it plans out, whether it's a stream sniper or whether it's just you just run into the worst situation you could ever possibly run into on your character. Like the worst thing that could happen to Levi right now is probably the worst thing that could happen to Levi is if I ran straight into Jude's group. Who else? We don't really have any enemies. And it could, you know, it's just like that will happen sometimes. The loss of Abner still haunts me, yeah. This is meta T, but Schaefer's eldest son is literally a Lord archetype, really? Well, Lord, people misunderstand Lucian a lot. They think he's this sort of like posh boy that was brought up in a posh family with money. And, Jesus Christ. Please don't rob me.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Hello, everybody.
He's gonna leave immediately.
Bloody hell, who let this guy out?
Hello.
Careful, there's Levi. Just wait here.
It's a lovely
No,
shirt you've got.
just wait here.
Thank you.
I'll wait him to finish and then I'll write my telegram.
I had to do the thing where sometimes when
How you getting on, Dickie?
if you lock on to someone as you walk out, your character's head will turn towards them. What I tried to do to her then, Amberlyn. Try to look at her as I walk out. Not gonna fuck with her though. Levi's respecting the rule, which is leave her alone. What are you talking about, bro? Don't worry about it. I'll tell you in a minute. But yeah, a lot of people I think yeah, that Lucian's quite posh and was brought up with money, and actually the counter meta is he was actually really brought up in a pretty shit household. He got very lucky. He went to a good school, so he has an education, which is why he sounds like that. But his life is actually really horrible and shit. I think my horse was fucked then because its head was staring a weird way. Yeah, he really had to work hard on the dock. Yeah, and on the one hand, it's very disarming for people when they meet Lucian that he can be like, oh hello, good to meet you. So they sort of assume one thing of him, where they assume that he's like oh, he's just this posh kid who probably was brought up with loads of money and all this stuff. It's very disarming for a lot of people, and that's very useful in a lot of times, in a lot of situations, especially on lore, to walk up to a group and just go, right, let me see if I can work this out. Let's all just calm down for just a moment. It's very disarming, rather than having like,
Let me tell you something, boys. You pull them guns, you're getting to hit the ground before you put the first bullet into any one of us.
you know, like some lore characters that are very extreme and rough and scary sounding. And you have Lucian bowl up, and he's like, oh, pip pip cheerio, good to see you all, how do you all do? You know. But they also misjudge him as well, because he actually had a really horrific life. His parents are addicts. He had no money. They wouldn't feed him. They didn't care about him. He looked after them for, you know, his late teenage years. And then they died on him. And he just was left with nothing. And he's very alone. He just wants a place to belong. And he wants, you know, friends and people that understand him and respect him. One of the people that he's actually similar to is CJ. CJ and Lucian, CJ Dollars. But people understand because people can see in real time. CJ's got this like horrible situation with, in that she is, like her parents are criminals on the server doing bad, and you can watch her conflict through that by being a deputy every time. And so her and Lucian have actually bonded a few times over that, what it's like to have these sort of rough parents and this, you know, these criminal parents. Like Lucian's parents were essentially criminals as well. So yeah, like a lot of people think one thing about him, dirtbag, but yeah, he is, he's actually a lot, it's very different. There's two reasons for it. One is that he's supposed to be the inverse of a criminal that I played last year called Rufus Lord. And his parents were very nice, but they died in a fire and it made him go insane, and he was criminally insane, like completely evil. And violent, and you know, just he had a schizoaffective element where he believed that he was sort of charging up to become a new element and a new fucking force of nature in the world. And he had this thing that lived inside of him called Orphan that would whisper to him and shit like that, right? So he was like never alone. Whereas Lucian was designed to be the inverse of that, just a straight up opposite. Ben Canobio. It's a name I haven't seen for a long time. What's up, my friend? So yeah, that was like the point of him.
You seem like a more timid fellow who would cower at the sight of a woman.
Well, that's why he reads the smut.
Oh, so
That's
you
a
like
bloody
get
bunch.
there's a woman sending it to you? You just get people to write it to you, even though
Well,
it might be like
you
a.
must know the truth now that I was telegramming two women, so thank you very much.
Oh yeah, Mr. Big Shot. Yeah, brag about it.
Is that Dakota? I know her. I don't know her well enough to be like, yo, what's good? How's it going, bro? Right, it's got a black water. Fries up and about. Lucian still hasn't found Rufus's grave, no. So yeah, he was supposed to, Lucian was supposed to be the inverse of Rufus. So when I was making him and whenever I was making initial decisions as Lucian, I would just think like, what is the opposite of what Rufus would do? And I would do that. But I also thought it would be very interesting to play this character that people make assumptions of. You know, they meet this guy and they're like, oh, did father not teach you how to fight? And then Lucian just knocks you out. You know, and like he's had a rough life, dude. He knows how to fight. You know, he's Chris Eubank. He's 007. He's that posh English British type of person. You know, it's not. You're like, oh, you're a trope. You're a trope from a movie. Well, movies don't exist yet. So you've assumed your modern day brain playing the character on WildRP has assumed that I'm a trope, and that was your first mistake. And now I know everything I need to know about you, because you've assumed one thing about me, which has led you into a false sense of security about who I am, and now you run your mouth more, which is what people do all the time. It's brilliant. Interacting with criminals on Lucian is hilarious because they just immediately assume he isn't a threat. And then he's like, okay, and he goes away, makes a fucking incredible case file because I'm great at paperwork. And then I solve cases. I get cases solved. But yeah, it's quite fun to play that sort of, you know, and it gives people a chance when they get to know him to sort of uncover this extra element to him that actually he is probably not at all what you think he is. The name's Terry Rope and my friends call me Trope, see? And then the Lord assumes a roadman accent now when he's mad. Yeah, I have to be careful. I mean, the problem that I run into quite a lot of the time is I don't have enough accents that I'm good enough at that I can do consistently for like hours and hours and hours on end every night. And I've used a lot of them. So I can't do Rufus Lord talks like that. Right. Someone's getting knifed. It ain't gonna be me. I can't do that anymore. I can't do sort of just like a rough Londoner. Lucian, when I first made him, wasn't going to be a lord. He wasn't going to be Lucian Lord. He wasn't going to be the cousin of Rufus. It was a very last minute decision I chose to make with him. And I was just going to have him be like a bloke what talks like this. Alright, what's going on here then? Hello, hello, hello. What the fuck have you done? And I was going to let him, he was going to swear and he was going to be able to go back and forth between, right, we're going to work this out or not. Are you lot going to, right, listen. You can't be fucking fighting in the middle of the street, alright? So shake hands, walk it off, or get the fuck out of town. You know, that was kind of the character I was going with at first. Was just to have him be that kind of guy. Like a bloke. Just a football watching, you know, just drinks beer. Average British bloke. With that London accent. Just like a wobbly general London accent. Vaguely East End. And so that was what it was going to be. And then I thought it might be more interesting to play someone who has a couple of ties to the setting and to the world. And I had actually written in space for a character. I'd written in space for several possible lords. When I come up with Rufus, there were other family members that I thought about. And I was like, it would be very easy for me to write in this sort of like cousin character because I'd written about Rufus's parents. Rufus's dad had a brother and he was estranged from him because his brother inherited all of the money. That's why Rufus didn't get any of the money. And they pissed it all away. And so that was Lucian's parents. So I was like, okay. So what if Lucian's parents were like the worst? And the Lord blood is cursed. Like, I had my blood test the other day in game on Lucian, and I'm just desperate for it to be AB negative. Which one's the most rare? AB negative or AB positive? Do we even have that in this? They said there's only 3 blood types in 1902 or 3 or whatever we're in. Tommy Shelby. No fighting. No fighting. Yeah, that kind of approach. Hi Brad, speaking of running mouse, I want to apologise for a knee-jerk flippant comment I made recently. It was a me problem, sorry. I don't even know who you are. So don't worry about it. Thanos. That's my Thanos quote, by the way.
I don't even know who you are.
You took everything from me. So yeah, that was kind of my plan for Rufus, for Lucian coming in, was to have this like just a Londoner, and then I'll just be able to log in and be like, right, what the fuck is going on with you lot? You're gonna have to calm down. And I still might do that. Like, it's very possible that Lucian will die, or I'll like retire him or something at some point. If anyone's likely to die, it's Lucian, because he's a lawman and you know, they get fucked up all the time. So there could definitely be a situation where I would justifiably perma Lucian. And if I did, I think I would bring in that character and have him be a bit more an older guy. It's kind of annoying playing 2 young kids because I have to keep factoring that in to everything I do. I can't. They're not very. They're kind of streetwise, but not worldly wise. Sometimes Levi is actually, I think, a lot more worldly wise than Lucian. But yeah, I thought maybe I'd have like that. So I'll probably bring in a character who's just a bit more of a classic sort of London Bobby. It's one of the reasons as well, like Lucian, people are like, why isn't he dressed like, you know, you'd expect him to be dressed like McGregor with the little bowler hat, and you know, he's like, oh, he's so prim and proper, why isn't he dressed like it? Or like Maidley. And but Lucian's like a little kid, you know, like people forget that Lucian is 20, so he's like looking around him at all these guys that brought him up. So he looks at like fucking Schaefer and Pointer and you know, like these hardened cowboys and the style that is going on out here in America, and he's like, okay, I'll buy that cowboy hat and wear this outfit and dress like this and dress like that. Is that Dick? Yeah, that guy's name's Dick. Because he's a kid. He's a kid that's just following. And there was a day, and I don't know if anyone picked up on this. There was a day where I went I was on the Blackwater porch, and like McGregor was there. PB and Murgle's Blackwater characters were there, the Civs. And yeah, Tazara's law character walked up. God, what's her bloody name? I literally saw her earlier on and named her. She walked up and went, look, like, are you going to buy a clean shirt? She'd never spoken to me, by the way. And she just came up and absolutely slated Lucian. She just said something about how his shirt was dirty. And that was, I was like, okay, well, Lucian's going to have a meltdown over that because he's just going to freak the fuck out. Because he's a kid, he's a child. She just walked up, said the rudest shit she could think of about his shirt, and then he went off. What I did was, I had Lucian look at what McGregor was wearing, and I walked 10 feet down to the barber's, picked up the exact same shirt as McGregor, put it on, didn't change any of the outfit, and walked back and just stood next to McGregor with this shirt on. And now the shirt he wears is just the same one McGregor wears, because he's 20. And like, those are the decisions I make on Lucian that are just, by the way, I do that all night. I do it all night, dude. Just little subtle things like that that betray the fact that he's actually a child. And he's always just trying to act cool and act calm and collected and seem capable in front. You know, Schaefer is like, right, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna move up, and we're gonna move to the left, and we're gonna fire 4 bullets into the right. And like, inside Lucian's head, he is freaking out. But what comes out of his mouth is, yes, sir. Absolutely. No problem whatsoever. Wonderful.
What?
I ain't saying a fucking word to him, dude. He's gonna arrest me.
Levi.
It's gonna freak McGregor out. Where's he gone? Oh, he's over there. Oh, for fuck's sake. I thought he was on this roof. Didn't it sound like it was coming from behind? But what's good?
Oh, hello there.
It's Levi. We met before.
We did, yes. I know who you are.
Oh.
Is
Yeah.
everything okay? You haven't had another incident, have you?
Oh, no. I was gonna see what's good with you. You doing all right? Did you do anything about your brain or whatever?
Well, no. It's been very complicated. The gang came back around and, they took me hostage the other day to rob the bank here.
Landed London. Quite a
What
way
the
to
fuck?
go.
It's
Down
been very,
there.
very complicated.
Howdy, howdy. Howdy.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello. Howdy.
Wait,
Good
so
to
you're
see ya.
still working in here then?
Yes, I'm not gonna be bullied out of here.
But then they own it.
No, they were managing it for a time, but they ain't allowed to manage it anymore.
Oh.
So I took it over.
Oh, it's yours, is it?
Well, sorta. I'm managing it, yes. Well, I got a couple folks working here now, at least. I got Lisa and Kringle.
I mean, that worked out really well for you, didn't it?
Well, aside from the fact that they keep coming back and threatening me, yes, it worked out splendidly.
They still pissed off with you?
Yes, it appears they are.
Get off the roof!
But why?
Well, they still want Mr. Oglethorpe dead. And I'm still friends with Mr. Oglethorpe, so for that reason, they still don't like me all that much. And they think I deceived them, which I suppose I did in a way. And I don't know, they're irrational people. I think they like to bother me now.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Hello?
Oh, hello.
I would like to ask you a question, please.
Of course. How can I help you?
Well, I was here earlier and I bought a stove for $20, and I was wondering if you have any more.
I wasn't on the roof, if anybody asks.
A stool?
It was someone else.
No, a stove, a cooking stove.
Oh, I see. Let's have a look. See if we have any more.
This is not my horse.
I was good.
Sorry,
Uh,
it's mine.
Nothing. Other than being scolded about the rooftop.
Yeah, you gotta be more sly about it than that.
I was trying to wave you down.
Yeah, I know. I thought you was on the other roof behind me.
Oh,
See, the best thing to do is to sit down and stay dead still. And then no one, and I mean no one, gonna see you. Trust me. I sit
I
up
see.
there for hours at a time. But you
I
gotta
think-
become one with the building, you know?
one with the building. Okay.
Pretty much.
No, I think the reason he saw me was because I just picked up just then. Then he saw me and he went, "Oi!" I thought if I would just run away, hop to another roof, and hide for a second and finish this sandwich. But he chased me. I was not expecting him to come upstairs.
Yeah. That guy, don't worry about that guy. He's an idiot. I told him my name was Lord J. Edgar Henry Timothy Hale from Iceland, and he fell for it. So you probably just say some crazy shit like that. You fall for your shit too.
So I should call you Mr. Hale around him?
Oh, no. I was dressed up like a fucking king.
I see.
Yeah, I think he knows my name.
Because it's a portable stove.
I can't remember
Alright.
his name though. Something Scottish. There's two of them. There's another one who's got like little beady eyes. She has another Scottish one.
Beady eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're dumb as shit. You get away with almost anything.
So what have you been up to then?
Not much. I did a little job, some bubble guts. I'm gonna go check my Telegram and that. I met a guy called. I didn't know what the fuck his name was, but he was Russian, and he said I didn't know what he said, but later on I asked one of his crew what his name was. His name was Pavel. And he
Pavel.
was making some product as well. And he was chatting to me, asking me my name, and that I gave him Rainmaker because I was like, fuck this shit. And then he kept pushing about my name, and I said, look, my name is Mark. And then I go outside and someone's taken my wagon, so stole my wagon, pissed. I go down the road and he chases me down, basically this and that, the other. And then hang on 1 second. Oh, Genie's about, hold up.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello, how can I help you?
Oh, yeah, what's your name?
My name is Tobias Finkelworth IV from Los Montanos.
Did you say your name is Tobias Finkelworth IV?
Yes, sir.
Did you know you're wanted?
Oh, I mean, my services are wanted in many places. What for?
I'm just kidding. That's an absolutely ridiculous name. Of course you're
Oh,
not
okay,
wanted.
Jesus Christ.
Well, please stay off the roof, alright? That's pretty dangerous.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, it gets slippery up there sometimes, and I swear to you, I've fallen off that roof before, and it was not good. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, but you're old, though.
I mean, yes, I am. Do you think that gravity cares how old you are?
Yeah, but by now your bones are probably gonna, like, shatter and shit. I reckon he'd survive a fall from a roof.
Let's say your bones grow back stronger after every break, so...
Oh, well then it's alright, he goes on the roof. He'll fall and break all of the bones in his body, and then he'll come back like double.
Real hard, man. Yeah, double hard.
Double hard. Why, you know... I've got a sheriff who says that a lot. Listen, sure, but not in the towns. Like, if you wanna go out to a farm somewhere and climb around on a roof, I mean that's at your own discretion, but not in the towns.
Yeah, I mean that's fair enough. I do have a quick question though.
Mm-hmm.
Why is there so many ladders in this place?
Oh, well, official, you know, workers who get permission will go up there and clean the roofs from time to time, and, you know, the chimneys and stuff need work.
Oh. Who is in charge of that? I wouldn't mind doing that work.
I think the owner of this town is Cornwall or something like that. Not sure.
Oh, right. Does he live here in town?
I don't know. I've never met him. I'll stay at the hotel. I don't really own a place around here or anything.
Oh, why not?
I don't really want to.
What's wrong with this place?
Oh, it's a nice place actually. I like Blackwater very much.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you was alluding to something like this, just like endless serial killers or vampires or some shit.
No. Tall Trees is pretty close, but... Which, you know, does house the occasional cannibal or, I guess, people who think they're vampires or murderers and the like.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go now.
Okay, good talk.
Although maybe, you know what you should do, bro?
Hmm?
I feel like maybe you just look a little bit tired, and I ain't saying this to be rude or nothing. I just think maybe you should like have a little rest or some shit.
They're a little rude, but also true.
Yeah. You just wanna go relax, you know.
What?
I don't know. You just gotta get sleep when you're old, ain't you?
Take a load off, you know. Put your feet up for a bit and stop flapping everywhere.
Good brother, you're
Okay.
flapping. Alright, thanks, bye.
Is it his underwear or something?
The fuck was wrong with that guy? Why do you sound like that?
I don't know.
I'm messaging him. That bug is so
You
annoying.
mentioned Jeannie had telegrammed you.
Oh yeah, I told her we was here. Let's just go in here a bit.
Okay. I was using here to do some work earlier.
Yeah, so this guy, right? He says to me, like, so basically he shows up and he's like, put your hands up. And I think, oh, what the fuck, man? This man gonna rob me up. And he says, he thinks I'm someone else, basically.
It's a nice fence.
Makes me get on his horse, rides me out to the middle of nowhere, tells me off. And then he's like, you know, who are all your friends and shit? So I told him Sooty and Sweep and made up a load of shit like that.
Right.
And he's looking for someone in a gold mask.
In a gold mask?
Yeah, and he thought that it was me. I think maybe that guy in a gold mask got an Australian accent. It sounded like he was saying some shit like that. He like a dark
I
bag.
see.
I don't know if he's probably already gone.
The only nonsense I've heard about here in town, I was buying lunch. I had this, I bought some bread and some corned beef and stuff from the general store. And as I left and I sat down on the bench to eat, that old man went to ask, you know, how she was doing and stuff. It seemed like a wellness check, but she mentioned that this man called Chompy was harassing her or something. That's all I've heard here all day.
Yeah. Margot, is it?
I don't know her name.
The one that's like, that works at this general store with the, she was wearing a big hat.
Yes.
Yeah. She's, but wait, was you not with us the other day when we went and spoke to her in Strawberry?
I don't think so.
Oh, right. Because she has got memory issues and shit.
I heard her mention that as well when I was on the roof.
Oh, there's Jeannie. Hello.
Hi. Are you okay?
Yeah. Rise here as well.
Oh, perfect. Let me grab what I had to give him.
But yeah, she got memory issues, so we went, the thing that I did for Jin, I told her like kind of how Jin's memories are meant to come back, so maybe she can do it as well, but I don't.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What is this? No. Okay, 1 minute.
You're an explorer, so it made sense.
No way.
Uh-huh.
No. Oh, no. Get out of here.
Open it up. You'll see both sides.
Okay. Oh, no way. Mr. Levi, you gave me a really, really good birthday present, but this is also really, really good.
Yeah, I know, that thing's sick, right?
What?
So you'll never get lost again, right?
Oh, I never get lost, but sometimes I find new places that I never expected to.
Sorry it's late, but happy birthday.
Oh, no, please. Thank you so much.
So you were talking about Jin?
Oh no, just about there's a person in town here that got our memories missing and shit, so I thought maybe it was them doctors what did it.
Oh, and she does not even know who took it from her in the first place, is what you're saying.
Right, so I told her about, you know, that crazy guy in the swamp that she can go and see, but, you know, with an army, preferably.
Ah, I
You
see.
can summon animals to kill people and shit.
I wonder. That is quite horrifying, but
Right.
I-
But that person, by the way, Margot, absolutely some sort of mafia or some shit.
You
Ain't no
reckon so?
way. I mean, this other gang is trying to kill her all the time, and she's got all these connections, and she's trying to get Frank to work for her and shit like that. And she says stuff like, you know, she went in there and got this job working for these guys in that store,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden, look who owns the store. She does.
She owns the store now.
Right. You know, like, turn that around in a week.
I'll manage.
I mean, how is she involved in so much shit like that? How is she involved in gang warfare? And she's like, oh, it's just because I'm friends with someone that ain't even in her gang. Come on now. She's got to be done. You know, she's one of them. She's
Some sort of infiltrator.
She's something. I reckon she's the head of some sort of like, you know, underground unit.
Maybe she's with some city folk or something.
Right. Like the other guy that said he was a marshal.
A marshal?
Yeah. His name, Pearly. You know that guy?
No, I can't say I've ever met somebody called Pali before. A marshal?
He's actually the Undertaker in Rhodes.
Yeah. That's his
I
day
see.
job. Hello.
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 Sorry for looking intimidating.
I give us all
Girl,
your money.
R.
I would if I had any.
Yeah, that guy told me he was the deputy marshal, he said.
And is he?
Nah, he
Mm-mm.
he runs like I can't remember what they're called. Some sort of like group. Some big like crime family and shit.
You don't think this Margot is part of the crime family, do you?
I don't know, but she's doing the same thing as him, you know. She got a daytime job and then she got a nighttime job.
I see.
She must do.
It sounds like it might be a bit dangerous to look into.
I mean, kinda, but we're on our good books, you know. I told
True,
her how
true.
to get our memories back.
Yeah,
and
but
shit.
she'd
I
be
almost
crazy.
died trying to get
You don't
that
know her.
info. No, you're right. I don't know her, but
One misstep, we could be sleeping with the fishes, Levi. Be careful.
I mean, I'd rather be like on her good side than bad side, innit?
Mm-hmm.
So, what are we getting up to today?
I don't know. I guess we could go make some bubble guts.
Can do.
Mm-hmm.
That could work. What are you laughing at?
I mean, it was just the way you said that made me laugh.
could do so.
Yeah, let me go get some money out and we can rent a wagon from here. Him be that bad man. Oh, I need to get some water actually. Yeah, it's hilarious how much I'm absolutely convinced on Levi that Margot is a fucking mafioso head. Is the head of the fucking triad or some shit, dude. And on Lucian, he's like Oh, I do hope she's okay. I must check in and check that she's doing quite all right. He sees her as just this innocent little poor woman who's just being accosted by these horrible groups. But also, Levi loves the 10-ton gang. Oh my god, I'm walking around with 466 pounds in my pocket. Insane choice. Yeah, if that guy had looked in my pockets now instead of earlier on. And Levi really likes a 10-ton gang because they've been really like helpful and useful to our group. But Lucian despises them for what they did. It's really fun. It's the same as what it's like the same shit, man. I had the same thing on Tar and Rufus last year. All of the people that Tar was affiliated with and liked were all of the people that Rufus fucking hated and was at war with. Oh, is that Gabriel? Hello, Gabriel. Hello. This guy needs to move that fucking wagon out of the way. He ain't gonna, is he? This motherfucker.
Not surprised. All right, let me put pinched away.
I mean, that in and of itself could be a tagline. You know, the fighter. You could say she's so tough she will punch you till you prolapse.
Oh, what the fuck?
Is that our wagon?
Is that our wagon?
No, that's just some guy
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what the fuck?
who has already parked his wagon in the place where we need to pull our wagon out of.
This is a job for a parking officer.
Yeah, which I ain't.
I could crack my knuckles and go after him if you like.
Or punch him till he prolapses.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay, he put it away. Did you say punch him till he prolapses? Wait a second.
Huh?
The obsession with prolapsing.
Listen, Maddie has put the idea in my head and it can't come out. Unlike, of course, a prolapse.
Shall we fill this thing up with packages?
Yeah, we can do
Oh,
that.
Right now? Okay.
I gotta run to the bank and grab some money.
How much you got?
I have enough.
I have $12.
Oh, that's enough. Just buy one. You only need 5, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, kind Gabriel. Sweet, sweet, kind Gabriel.
So packages are enough, huh?
Yeah, bro, yeah.
What? Did you just call me bro?
Bruv.
I call you bruv, innit?
Oh. I feel like I should still be equally offended.
Don't call out Levi's bruv. You'll make him very, very self-conscious.
Yeah, everyone giving me shit about saying bruv.
Well, you just never called me it before. That's the only reason I said anything. I'm not making fun of you.
Well, I'm glad you think that. Oh, hang on. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Okay.
Need to clear this fucking stupid thing off the other screen there.
Who he's talking, who's spoken to, so.
Wow. Welcome back.
Had that wedgie. Had to go sort it out.
Cool.
That guy Mox, you know Maddie's boyfriend.
What?
There's that guy that Maddie's been like, I don't know what's going on with them, but they've been kissing and shit.
Oh. Oh, Maddie's been in the crossing, like, how long now? And she's already... Damn.
She's already crossing.
Already crossing.
She's crossing it, yeah.
Apparently he was like saying shit about me saying bruv and the way I talk and that.
You want me to beat the crap out of him?
Apparently he's
Make
quite
him
good at fighting, to be
prolapse.
honest. So
So am I.
that's true. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck to do about it, to be honest, but seems a bit weird, no?
Yeah, I mean, especially someone you don't know.
Right, I met him all of like 25 seconds before that. We did go like, we hung out with him for the first time properly the other night. We went to see the gorilla and shit, wasn't it? We went up and saw some giant's bones. That was fucking weird. So maybe like, now that he's got to know me, he might not think, you know, whatever he thinks.
Hell, you don't need his validation. Or do you? Do you need his validation?
Nah, I don't give a shit about nothing like
Okay,
that. I
okay.
just thought I'd mention it, you know, because as I said, bruv, and now I feel a bit self-conscious when I say it.
No. Don't feel self-conscious. I just was caught by surprise because you never called me that before. That's all.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
nothing to it.
Do you ever go around in a gold mask? Have you ever like worn a gold mask or anything like that?
Not that I can recall. Why?
Yeah, this Russian guy earlier on held me up, pulled a gun on me and shit, and asked me if I ever wear a gold mask, or if any of my friends wear a gold mask. He's trying to find someone that robbed someone, I think. Yeah. I said, no, none of my crew wear gold masks, but then I thought, never know. Maybe they do. And that would be awkward. I didn't drop any names. I said Mountain King before I knew this guy was going to try and kill me.
You've had an eventful, like, week or two then, huh? Apparently you tried to get killed by animals?
Yep, that's what I did. I tried to get killed by animals. That's precisely how that went. No, I figured out, I mean, Fryer helped me as well. I figured out how to get Jin's memory back and that. But I went to meet one of these, you know, them creepy doctors and that? One of them, Dr. Clark. I found out where he lives in Lakay, which is in the swamp.
Right.
So I went down there, you know, found out where he was and that. Took me ages to figure out where he was, but, you know, long story short and all that. Rolled up to him. And there he is playing his fiddle on the roof and that, acting all weird and shit. I go into his house and this man summons up out of nowhere a panther. Just straight up out of nowhere. Jumps on me. Things scratching at me and, you know, it's like trying to bite me and shit. So I push it off me, pull out my gun, put 6 bullets in it, and it jumps on me again. I chuck it off me. It scratches at me and shit. I pull out my other gun, unload on it. The thing goes down, but I'm fucked up at this point, you know. Absolutely bleeding out, about to fucking pass out and shit.
Oh my god.
I turn around on this guy Clark and I put the gun up to him and I'm like, listen, bruv, you tell me how to get these memories back and shit. And he did. He told me 3 different ways, but this man's an idiot. Because the first way he tells me to get Jin's memories back is she's got to do something selfless. And I thought, checkmate, bruh. That is going to be something she does. You know. Literally, that's already done, basically. But yeah, it was pretty rough. I had to get stitched up and shit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you didn't like die or anything.
Yeah, if Jin asks, that didn't happen. I just went and spoke to him and got the information.
And we can't tell her she has to do something selfless either, because otherwise then she'll think about doing something selfless, and in doing so it's now selfish, no?
Right. So, yeah. And she can't, if she knows that I got fucked up trying to do it, she's just gonna feel like mad guilty, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some nasty little, like, wounds from that. They're pretty much healed now, though.
They probably look sick.
Yeah, my arm, I'll show you in a minute. They've got these, like, they're like dots where the thing tried to bite me. And then across the front of my hip and shit, there's all these big, nasty looking cuts. They're just kind of scabs and shit at the moment, though. But the scar gonna be nice, you know. I killed the Shadow of Lemoyne.
Is that what it was called?
I think so. I can't really tell, to be honest, whether that guy's name was Shadow of Lemoyne or it was the cat, or whether his name is Brother Bayou or Dr. Clark or, you know, dickhead in a top hat. I can't tell.
So wait, you like went by yourself for all of this?
Well, I figured it out by listening. I was in Strawberry listening on the telegram station, because I sit up on the telegram station sometimes. And a group came in talking about these doctors and shit. And I thought, oh, here we go. That's, you know, that's the shit. And I followed them out of town and that. And they were talking about some paintings and shit. There's one in Rhodes in the parlor house. So I go over to the painting and look at it and try and figure out what this thing is, like, about. And then me and Fry figured out that the painting was referencing a story that we went and found in Saint Denis. And then that gave me the idea of where these people were, like, leaving messages to this guy in the bayou. He's got this weird little shrine where people leave little wishes in. And he grants them and shit, apparently. I realized we need sugar, so we're gonna have to get some sugar. So Fry helped me figure it out. But yeah, I went to his house by myself. I've learned my lesson though.
I mean, I barely did anything.
Don't actually know how much money I need.
Are we going for 515 again?
Yeah, I figure.
Okay, so 375 sugar, 70 corn.
Each?
How much are buckets again? Let me see.
Well, a very good morning to you. Dickhead in top hat. Yeah, that was Maya's character, which is why he couldn't come with me. I got 150 sugar.
Okay. I will get 150, and then if Jeannie gets 75, I guess that makes sense.
Hmm. How much am I supposed to grab?
75 sugar.
Okay, let me grab money.
Oh, he took my handgun ammo, that guy. I assumed he would take rifle ammo. I don't know why the fuck anyone would take handgun ammo. So what have you been doing? Any crazy shit?
No, nothing crazy. I've just been doing a lot of drawing and whatnot. So I've kind of been confined in my room.
Oh, I assume you'd like join some sort of foreign martial arts tournament. You've been on a tournament arc.
Maybe I should say that instead. Sounds a lot less stupid.
I mean, chilling out reading ain't too bad.
Ugh. The guy just called us sweetheart.
You want me to go lay him out?
Nah, it's not worth it.
That girl
Thanks,
Amber
though.
Lynn broke up with us. I don't know if you met her or anything.
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, never mind then.
Were you all seeing a girl named Amberlyn?
I mean, apparently she sent me and Alexander this like long, really long telegram, like pages and pages, saying that she don't want to be friends with us no more.
Oh my god. Did she explain why? I'll check on him.
Yeah, she just thinks we're bad people.
Oh.
Jesus, Levi, put the gun away. Good God, man. Are you mad? Put the weapon down. Or we shall have to summon up Deputy Lord.
So bad people, huh?
Yeah, she's like hyper, super squeaky clean.
Okay.
And she wants to be a medic and all this shit. And when I was banged up, because I don't want to go to the law about, you know, anything, ever. We found her. I'll be honest, I don't really remember much of this evening, but, you know, according to Maddie, we found her in Blackwater and asked her if she can, like, sew me up. And she said it's illegal or some shit, or she'd get in trouble. So Maddie said, what about if you tell me how to do it, I'll do it. So Maddie patched me up. And then she freaked the fuck out, the girl. Was absolutely losing her mind over it. And then a few days later, they were being held up, being robbed. And me and Maddie rolled in and saved them. Gave them Maddie's horse to get the fuck out of there and shit. And bought them time to get out of town or to get to a town. And then she sent us a telegram saying that we're bad people and that she cannot be associating with that and shit. And Maddie was fuming. Maddie wants to kill her, by the way. She like literally cannot be in the same town as her. She goes crazy.
So you guys saved her and she thinks you're bad people?
Yeah, the other guy she was with was a guy called Wyatt, and he sent me a telegram saying, look, Amber Lynn thinks one thing, but, you know, if you ever need anything, I owe you one after that. So, but he said, don't involve her in anything, you know, don't talk to her and shit. But I understand what you did. But that's the long and short of it. And then, you know, then she said, she sent us this long ass telegram. And basically, like,
How dare you save me?
I mean, yeah, kinda. We sort of just came up with a rule of like, leave it the fuck alone. That's what we're gonna do.
Makes sense.
Either of you want any bread, by the way? I bought
Look at this
extra in
criminal.
Blackwater. It was on sale.
No, I don't. Does anyone need any rifle ammo? I've got way too much.
No, I don't have a rifle on me.
I can take a little bit of the rifle ammo. As for bread, I'm good. I have some snacks in my bag.
Look at this
Then
criminal.
It's bird food now, thank you.
Dude, Levi 100% believes that you are like mafioso leader. He basically thinks you're Pearly Duckworth. Oh yeah, how much do we need? Briar's got the calculation.
We only need 70 in total, so that would be 73 ways, which would be that much. Try 25 each.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, so you're just an innocent young lady. And these guys tried to kill you because you know someone. Mm-hmm. Sure, pal.
How's Maddie adjusting, by the way?
I mean, she seemed to be settling in on that. We have a lot of stuff ready for the Cornwall job. Oh, fuck. Hello.
Really?
We're good to go. We just need to... Brian and Alexander are working on figuring out which boxes are his, you know?
Right, okay.
But she managed to secure us some of the nitro, so that's why we're calling her nitro. We just gotta find a time and place, you know? Yeah, he's like, so, and then, dude, now she owns the fucking
Looks like I
general
gotta get
store out of
practicing
all of
then.
that, you know? It's so, dude, she's so Tony Soprano in his head. Hey, what?
Well, we're gonna be going into his boxes, right?
I didn't hear what you said at all.
Said looks like I need to get practicing then.
Oh, yeah. You know where to go.
Yes and no. It's near the gun store in, Saint Denis, right?
Yeah. Do you know what? We can do that. We'll do this and then I'll take you there and show you.
Okay.
Okay. Because Cornwall, his name is everywhere, as you know. The old man, I don't know his name, the Scottish one.
Night Owl,
he
what's
told
up, my
us
friend?
that,
Thank you for the 2
even
years. Damn,
Blackwater
boy.
is owned by Cornwall.
Jeez.
But I have sussed that down 3 locations that we could check to see if we can find exactly where his personal safety deposit box is.
Yeah, I reckon we just gotta like mask up hit one of his offices, steal a bunch of papers. One of them's got to say like where he keeps his accounts, right?
Right.
Yeah, possibly.
Have we decided which which one of his offices?
I mean, what did you say?
There's-
The oil fields. There's one in Saint Denis, right?
Yes. So there's the Heartland oil fields. There is, of course, the Cornwall Freights. I believe at the harbor in southwest Saint Denis, and then of course there's Ansburg as well. There's an office there, owned by him.
Oh, how much do we need?
25 each. Well, 23 and a half each or something.
I got
I'm
32.
at,
Yeah,
32,
I'm
yeah.
good.
I'm at 16.
Okay, let me chuck some. Yeah, I have this box of ammo.
Between us, we should be good though, Fry.
Okay.
At least I think so.
Take that.
I've already made sure, and I have enough now.
Genie on the ground in front of this is a box of ammo.
Oh, thank you. I didn't see it.
So yeah, the plan, by the way, chat, what we're talking about right now. So we don't steal from people who don't have any money or aren't evil or something. So we want to do a
21.
bank job, but we don't want to.
I'll get one more just in case.
I got 33.
Yeah, I got tons of it. We're good.
Okay.
We don't.
Hey,
we're trying to come
good
up
to
with
go.
a way to rob a bank without taking a hostage, and without, like, so we're gonna hit certain deposit boxes in the bank that belong to this guy Leviticus Cornwall, who is he's like literally one of the bad guys in the main game of Red Dead, right? But he's a piece of shit. He's just a rich, evil mogul. So we're gonna rob him and give that money to the poor.
Best part of bubble guts.
And drop it off in the slums.
This swamp. Oh, what the?
You okay?
Yeah, I just missed my footing there.
Oh.
I mean, the freaks that drink this, right? They love it. Literally cannot get enough of the bubble guts. It's crazy. But
Must
I
be
feel
something
like,
special about this water.
oh, if I drank this water, I feel like I would immediately die.
Yeah, same.
Absolutely cannot believe these freaks drink this shit. But they love it. Can't get enough of the bubble guts. This is our
Excellent.
formula, by the way.
And you need more corn?
Our
yes,
moonshine formula is
Just
corn,
more.
because no one
Uh,
uses corn in
3 or 4,
moonshine,
yes, please.
and
Oh, well, I
swamp
have 3
water,
there. Let me know if you need more, okay?
Okay.
which
It must
absolutely
be something
has
about
to be
here, like
deadly.
maybe the gator piece or something.
I don't know why they like it so much. Like, I mean, this literally stinks like shit.
It's the gator piece.
Disgusting.
Maybe they like the pheromones the gator piss, yeah.
Or whatever it is, they cannot get enough of it though.
Delicious.
So we call it Bubble Guts, which is our brand of moonshine. And like it is literally made from swamp water and corn. It's so funny that it's made from corn because obviously I can't eat corn in real life. It's just a
Right,
little.
I have
emu.
made all that I can, and I have 50 sugar left over.
You have 50 sugar left over.
Yeah, I got
Yes.
I got loads of sugar left over.
Yeah, I have 3
I guess just keep it.
primers. So that's what, 15?
Yeah, hold up tape, man, because I'm gonna have to guard the wagon.
Okay. So that's 30. How many do we need?
We're making like 5. No, sorry, 7 in total. No, 7 of these bottles.
That's gonna be 35 bottles.
Mm-hmm.
We need 75 bottles. Is that right?
Yes. 5 times 15 is that much number?
So what you're saying is we need more corn.
No, who has corn?
No one. No one has corn.
No one has corn anymore. And you had 20. Okay.
And I have 50 sugar left.
All right.
Yeah. How much mash you got?
I've got 2 mash.
I have 6 on me. That's 40.
Oh,
That'd be
yeah.
40 bubble guts.
Right, we're nowhere near it. So we need how much more corn?
It's 10 each, right? And we need what, 35 more?
So I need 20 more, I guess. Or 15 more.
Okay. And then I'll need 20 more as well because I have 50 sugar.
I was going off my figures for when there were 4 of us.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay.
At least for the corn stuff. The sugar we should be perfect for.
Have to be at death's door to drink bubblegum. You gotta be on
What do you think
death's
you'd be doing if you
door.
weren't here?
In the field right now.
Well, no, just in general, if you weren't in the crossing.
I'd be sat in my room doing absolutely fuck all. Getting
Probably
yelled
either
at.
reading or writing. About other people's adventures doing what we are doing.
What about you?
Huh. I mean, probably just the same old back home. I mean, we have all those kids. Doing odd jobs. Probably writing and painting in the spare time, I guess.
What would you paint though?
I would likely be exploring somewhere else, to be fair.
Very fair. What would I paint? Well, I used to paint birds a lot for Hazel. So it kind of became my thing. Charcoal sketches too.
Oh, that's got to limit you there. Like you can only paint a raven or a blackbird, right? What else can you
Well,
paint?
I can paint other stuff. It's just I like painting birds.
What's the hardest thing? A parrot or some shit?
Probably.
Wait, how much of this stuff do we need?
How much sugar do you have?
Oh, we're doing it that way, right? I got... The thing is, I don't know, because I had sugar already.
No, but how much do you have on you now?
Now I have 92.
92 sugar?
Right, because that's what I mean.
Okay,
I
well,
had some on
we
me.
need 35, right? So we need 35 more bottles. That's gonna be, what, 7?
If you bought...
7 more mesh? Which means we need 70 corn total. And then divide that amongst 3 of us.
I have my...
20-something?
Yeah, I have my corn. If you bought the same amount of sugar as me, which you did, Levi, which was 150, yes?
Yeah.
Then, and you just made as much as you could, then you would only need 20 corn, because it's 25 sugar per, so just 20.
Okay. Cool, now Maya is hanging on. Mend this game. Gabriel, how much have you had to drink? Rewrite that in a sentence that we can understand. The corn or the swamp water make you more deadly? Definitely the swamp water. Unless you also have an allergy. Corn and drink the bubble guts formula. I'm just going to make 3 more because I'm scared that I've done it wrong. And I can.
Alright, I grabbed 25.
I got 25 as well. So yeah, our plan is to rob a bank.
I think Fry's frolicking.
And hit these particular bank deposit boxes, but it's hard to plan.
Where the hell is he? Do you see him at all?
Oh, where the fuck did he go? I guess we can just meet him down by the river. Maybe he went down there.
Oh,
he
maybe
is
he
down
did,
there.
yeah.
Look,
Oh, okay. Look at that.
we're waiting around for this guy.
And yet he didn't wait for us.
The son of a bitch.
Bastard.
This act really pissed off.
Are you sure you want me to do that? Because I can.
Now he's hiding from us. Behind the tree.
I can't believe you fucking left us.
Can't believe you fucking left us, bro.
What do you mean?
What the fuck?
Sorry, I can't do it.
Okay. Unclench time.
Yummy.
Okay, I am good to go. I have 4 mash on me.
Alright, I have 8 on me.
Okay.
I got 2. Is that enough? I got enough for. I got 5.
14 times 5, 20. That should be 70.
It's 15 per drop, not 14 per drop.
Is it?
I believe so.
Sure. You know what? I guess we'll find out.
Wait, how much mash you got?
She
I have
has
10 on
8.
me.
Oh, you have 10?
Yeah,
so
he
that's
just gave me his
50.
2.
Alright, that's 50. Then I have 4. That's 20. So that's 70 in total. We need 1 more.
Okay.
For 75.
I got the sugar to make 1 more. I got 42 sugar on me.
I have 11 corn.
Then if you give him your corn, that's enough. Just the 1 more mash.
I got too much shit on me. That's not corn. Yes, give the other bottle to Fry. We're really good at this math thing.
I mean, sometimes.
Kiki, thanks for the 36 months. How you doing, friend? Old buddy, old pal.
You ever wake up in the morning and just have like a really bad pain in like your shoulder or something? And you think to yourself, oh god, I'm getting old already?
No, because I am not old.
I'm going through this and I'm 19, Fry.
Oh no.
Bro.
I can't. 1 second. My if you put it in the cart or give it to me in about 10 seconds when I'm feeling a bit more like ready. Now. That works.
We all good?
All good.
Yeah. You should sit on the back so we don't look like we're about to go rob a bank.
Okay.
I mean, aren't we?
Inconspicuous.
Inconspicuous. It's French.
Oh.
That did not sound French, bro.
What did it sound like?
I don't know about alien.
Sounded like something. Surely.
He's going. Yeah, boss.
Oh my god.
He's
Gremlin.
conspicuous.
Yeah, a gremlin.
Wee.
What do you mean, gremlin?
That's what gremlins sound like. Little goblin creatures.
Oh, okay.
Now, gremlins and goblins are different.
Oh.
Wait,
what's the
gremlins
difference?
are French?
No, goblins are French.
Oh, I thought a gremlin was just a
Goblin.
French goblin.
No, no, no. A goblin is a French orc.
Oh. What's the difference between a
Oh.
goblin and a gremlin then?
I mean, a gremlin, I think, is also from French origin as well, but it's not an orc at all.
Those people just got the slightest
It's like
bit of this
how you
conversation as they
say,
rode past.
Pork is pig. It's how orc
About how
is,
gremlins and goblins are
goblin.
different and French.
Goblin has a French origin.
Oh. Inconspicuous.
Inconspicuous.
Wow.
What's wrong, bruv?
Nothing,
It sounds
bro.
wrong when I say it. I should probably not say it.
You have to, when you're saying the B in bruv, you have to like b. It's like push the B out. Yes.
Bruv.
There you go, bruv.
Yeah, that was pretty close. But now you gotta make it
I sounded
sound
like I was puking.
You sounded like you just fell over.
Kind of, yes.
You were like, like the air was expelled from your body
What
as
if I
you
become
tripped.
like a dog?
Hey, that works.
What's up? I don't know if that works.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
No.
Nice horse you have there, bruv.
Oh, literally like trying to aggro some people.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're lucky they ain't like that was a bunch of hardened criminals, and you were like, nice
so
horse you got there, bruv. Me,
I was trying to compliment the horse.
I know you was.
I know, but the way it
The
sounded
way
like
you,
it.
yeah, it sounded like you were just ripping the piss
Yeah,
out.
nice horse, asshole.
A nice horse, dickhead. That's what it sounded like. Maybe that's why that guy Mox hates me, because he thinks every time I say bruv, I'm saying dickhead like that.
Maybe. You know what he should say then? He should be like, I'm not your bruv, bruv.
Oh. And then, oh my
Oh,
god.
the dog! That's a really cute dog, though.
Yeah.
You can tell it's really stupid.
It was almost a pelt.
It was almost a pelt. There's a guy that buys all the dogs and cats and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, if you killed it, at least you could, like,
Yeah, sell it to that
do
maniac.
something with it, yeah. Nice horses, bro.
I don't get it.
It just, the way you said it sounded so aggy.
Oh.
So aggy.
He like aggravated. He was like trying to aggro him up. It was like,
I like that. That's a good.
yeah. Oh look, ghost horse.
Oh.
Oh. Nice driving, bruv.
Nice driving, but you good?
Nice horses, bruv. Maybe you should, like, feed them or something.
You good, bruv?
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You good?
Yeah, I believe so.
Sorry, that was, you know what we need to not do in the future, me and you?
We need to, drive ourselves and
Yeah,
not
try-
trust the horse to do it.
Try not, we were dancing, weren't we? We were trying to dance with our
Oh my
cars.
god.
You went left, I went left, you went right, I went right, then that was it, was all over.
Yeah.
You ain't injured or nothing, no?
No. That's okay.
Alright, good. Alright then, peace.
Okay. Alright.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my god, I couldn't even see her horses.
Bruv, she was clipping her nails while letting the horse do all the work.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Could you hear?
I couldn't even tell though that like that was, that was a functioning wagon, which is why I was being so spicy.
It looked fine to me.
Well, there's horses here.
Oh, where?
Maybe we want to check elsewhere.
Are those wild horses?
That's a wild horse.
No, it's got to be hitched if it's whining like that. Maybe not.
Nah, it's just going nuts. I think you're good.
Huh.
Nothing here.
Alright,
There's
well,
10 for 5. That's about it.
Alright, well you guys go and knock it up. I'll keep an eye on the wagon.
Okay.
Hey, Ninja Lupin here in IE. How you guys doing? First time on Twitch live stream. Giddy up. Honestly, genuinely, thought you were a bot. Hello. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Taking so much time. What is that person looking at? Don't trust it.
I don't trust that. I don't.
I simply do not trust it. Look, what are they waiting for? Freaking me out, dude. Oh, I was about to go over there, bruv. Almost it, bruv. I was about to go up. Clack, clack, clack. That's the sound of a gun popping. RDM'd. Pull a gun. RDM'd. Okay, well. Hope you guys are having a nice night out there in the world. Not the most eventful of streams, but I'm glad I streamed it regardless. Nice little cash RP stream. Good at fucking Christ alive.
Jeannie is just fixing up the rest, but it's a lot with only 2 people, so I have to go back in a second.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, yeah. Do you know what? You could just chuck them all on there if you want, and I'll start packing them into boxes.
If you want, okay, sure.
Just chuck them in the back of the wagon. Chuck them in the back of the wagon.
Sure, okay.
Chuck them in the back of the wag. And if you don't do it quick, I'm gonna lose me rag. And if you don't do it quick, I'm gonna... Let me jump. I'll leave the rest
All
to
right.
you. Bottom right is done. 15 in it.
All right, 15 each.
15 in each, yeah.
All right.
I'm loving it. Sitting here doing repetitive work and listening. Yeah, it's probably nice to be in an actual stream, huh? Because you probably... In fact, it's probably weird for you because you watch all the VODs. So you're basically just watching... But watch... Is it different watching it live? Or do you just have to every now and then remind yourself that it is live and you can talk in the chat and actually get a fucking response out of me instead of just having to listen to me rant at the annoying little dickheads that show up during the day? And then he ends up in a bag. And I got 3 left in the mag. But that's enough. Because you ain't tough. You're just a dog that I grab by the scruff. And your mum's looking dog rough. And stuff. I am forgetting it's live. Yeah, that's got to be so fucking weird, man. Look at this. This actually takes skill. You wouldn't believe it, but you can hear me tapping WASD, 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 WASD. Ah, fucked it. What about this one?
He's almost done. Oh, look at you.
Yeah, getting bored, innit? Got nothing better to do. Fucked it.
Beautiful. Oh.
Oh, just the one more?
Well, I can load them all up. It's fine.
Okay.
Miss something and go to rewind and end up watching the VOD anyway.
Stuff this in
The quickest
here.
way to rewind a live stream is to just hit the clip button, I find. I hit clip and then watch it on a clip. WildRP is fantastic to watch directly or have in the background. Yeah, I agree with that. I quite often just chuck up the Hasbro and watch while I'm doing other things, like playing Hearthstone in the front room or whatever. It's pretty easy to have on. That was possible. Well, the clip, because it gives you a short amount of time. It's like the last 5 minutes of the stream or something.
Yeah, no, they
right?
just had the 10 one.
Alright. Bruv.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
am I gonna
yeah.
Do you want to sit up front? I could take the back.
Understood.
Did not listen to you at all.
I know,
Completely
I
neglected.
offered.
Oh,
I offered to take his
talking
spot.
quietly.
Right,
It's
look at
okay,
them
sorry.
things.
Oh, woo.
Woof woof.
They smell the
Okay.
bubble guts and go the other way.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, it is kind of strong,
Got to
isn't
go.
it?
Hates this stream. Will never ever come back. Ninja
So it's back
Lupin.
of the wagon fry.
Absolutely hates it and will never come back. Came in, thought it was going to be one thing, got pissed off, leaving. 100%. Also on your phone? Oh, mate. Brutal.
Whoa.
Friday, you have your nighttime outfit ready for whenever we do hit up Cornwall's stash?
I got that day one.
Okay.
I mean, it depends what we're going to do, because we got a bank worker idea. Oh, also, I got another idea.
Okay.
So we were me and Alexander were talking about like we don't want to you know, just grab someone and chuck a gun, you know, into their stomach and tell them to march into this place. But there are a bunch of actors in Saint Denis, and I thought maybe we can just pay them to play a part for 15 minutes. They play the part of a hostage, and then after that they can say whatever they want, you know, like it don't matter. They can say who we were, what we sounded like, you know. They ain't gonna get in trouble, they ain't working with us, but they were working for 15 minutes and they were doing a paid acting job. It just so happens that paid acting job is to act like a hostage, and then after that, you know, so they don't get in trouble. What do you think?
Good work. I think it's better than actively going out of her way to hurt someone.
Yeah, I mean, the only other way to do it is to sort of just literally politely ask people, will you come with us to the bank? We will not hurt you, but you are a hostage. Here is some money. And we give them a bunch of money.
But then if we do that and then later law, they'll get in trouble, I think.
Why?
Whereas the actors won't get in trouble.
Because they were given stolen money, they'd have to give it back.
But it wouldn't be stolen money. We give it to them before we go in the bank.
Right. So in that case, they'd be conspiring, no? They'd be complicit.
We reverse rob them.
Re-rob them.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I can't think, like, I've been trying to rack my brains for, you know, ways around it, and I think maybe asking an actor and paying them to do a job, which is their job. They were just
to act, yeah.
Act. Yeah.
That would make it easier to manage too, because we wouldn't have to really do much to keep a hostage from running away. Yada yada.
Yeah. Alternatively, we take a hostage. You know, we're nice to them, obviously. If they're like, we gotta take someone who looks like they, you know, ain't gonna fall apart straight away.
Oh.
Hello. That's another nice horse over there, bro.
Like, if you take someone like Anne Boleyn, she's just gonna like shit herself and die.
No, don't save me.
But if we find someone who's not gonna immediately fall apart, collapse and die from being taken hostage, and then we just say, look, we ain't gonna hurt you or nothing, do you mind just sitting here quietly? And then we take their name, and then when after they go away, they give their statement to the law, and then we show up one day, and then we reverse rob them and give them $500. You want to go check?
Maybe.
Okay, go check.
Pay them for their time afterwards.
Not a bad idea. Although they might be afraid to like talk to us.
Well, that's why it's reverse robbery, isn't it? I mean, I ain't dealing with none of these people in anything other than at least Rainmaker gear, you know. As far as they're concerned, it won't be us. It'll just be...
Yeah.
No, 10-5, 10-5, but no 15.
10-5, Roger, I heard that.
Yeah, 2 10-5s.
Who's Roger?
That guy.
Huh.
Doesn't know whether he's 10 years old or 5 years old. Call him 10-5, Roger. That's how...
Oh my god, fry!
What?
Are you okay?
More than okay.
Oh.
He loves falling off the back of a wagon. You know what he loves doing is falling off of the back of a wagon there. You did that the other day.
I have no recollection.
I think you were asleep.
Oh.
Maybe he smashed his head so hard he forgot.
That's right. I had a nap and I told Maddie to watch, or somebody told Maddie to watch, and she just watched as I fell out.
Yeah, that's all she did.
Yeah, it sounds like her.
She then gave me a wet wheelie.
Ugh. Wet willies are the worst.
I'd say.
Is that a fella just on the roof?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's my little... People gotta get off
It's
these
your
fucking
stick.
roofs. Yeah. People been getting on the roofs like all the time lately.
You want me to like push him off?
Nah, because then even more people gonna be on the roof.
Nice roof you got there, bruv.
Wait, what do you mean more people?
Because if you push them off, now there's 2 people on the roof because you're gonna get up there and push them off. And then they're gonna be like, oh, someone pushed me off the roof. And then they're gonna go run into someone and everyone's gonna be looking at roofs because someone pushed someone off of a roof. It's about being discreet. You see, being a little roof devil is about being still, silent. Become one with the roof. You are the roof. And no one will ever see you.
Become a roof dog.
Yeah. You sit up there and stay as still as possible. Control your breathing. You will be the calmest motherfucker this side of the Dakota River. You never get caught, and then you just sit there and listen, and eventually you hear everything you need to hear.
So don't push them off the roof.
No, I guess not. You don't want to draw any attention to the roof.
Okay.
Just have to get people to not be on the roof. I mean, if they're on the roof, if you're on the roof and they get on the roof, then kick the
Push
shit
them
out
off?
of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck them up.
This roof ain't big enough for the both of us, bruv.
Yeah, time to get traumatized so you don't get back on my roof. You want to really traumatize them so they never get back up. That roof is your domain, you know?
Yeah.
Serious business.
Yeah?
Serious business.
You know, if you like roofs so much, have you ever thought about, like, becoming some sort of a roof guy? Like, make roofs?
I inquired about a job today.
Oh yeah? Roofing?
To be a roofier.
Huh.
Yeah.
A roofier, huh?
Something like that.
Not sure I heard that word before. Sounds like some kind of a king or something.
It does sound good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Quite lordly almost.
Alright, I'm not gonna pull all the way in, so like just jump off and run over and look.
Okay.
That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him go. He's like a gazelle. He's so graceful.
Bounding through the fields.
What do like gazelle noises sound like? I don't what is he? Oh, okay. I thought he was on the rooftop.
Up on the
Nothing.
Oh.
They wanted
Nothing.
moose for 250,
Hold up
but
1 second.
You want me to fight a moose with my bare hands?
I bet you could.
Probably could.
I bet you could. Never mind.
It would behoove it to run away from me.
Quite so.
Now I'm curious what you were gonna say.
Punch it so hard it prolapses.
Maybe that should be one of my moves. In the ring?
Prolapse punch! But then that noise sounds like maybe perhaps there's a chance you might prolapse.
Yeah, like right?
50-50 prolapse!
What? We're just talking about my moves in the ring.
Oh, madman!
Whoa! What's wrong with you?
A
Asshole.
madman on the roads, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, I guess we'll go all the way over to Tall Trees then.
Tall Tweez.
Tall Trees. see if we can find something up there, bro.
Did you ever offer that lady Persephone, whatever her name was, in Blackwater, to race for her?
The golden woman.
Yes.
To race.
She was looking for a person to sponsor for a race a while ago. It just came back to my mind. Yes.
Yeah, nah, we didn't. I don't know who she. I ain't never seen her since that day.
Ah, fair enough.
I don't know if I'll be that good at horse racing though.
I mean, you're good at, like wagon racing.
Yeah, wagon racing. I might not be the worst, person for, but
if it's a circuit, you could say you can swing some pro laps,
Oh. What I think would be even more interesting is if it was a big wagon like this. Them little wagons are piss. Everyone thinks they're the greatest person on the planet
Right.
for driving them little fucking things. This thing is hard to drive. And getting this thing around like little corners and shit, if you did a nice little circuit and then you get big wagons that you have to roll around in, I think that would make it more interesting.
I agree.
Because these are way different.
After only using this one, I think twice, I am much happier with you doing the driving.
There's only that one turn I've yet to make, and that is when I know I've made it.
Oh yes, the Bard's turn.
Yeah, Bard's turn.
That's when you become a bad boy.
I think it is possible, but every time I do it, I question whether maybe it just is not possible to take that turn at speed. But I will never stop trying.
I mean, that one's even hard on horseback.
I will ascend after I do that.
Wait, so you're like planning to go to heaven and leave us
greater
all
than
to
that.
rot?
I'm planning to go to heaven. I will become heaven itself.
Whoa.
Expand your domain here.
Exactly.
Have you ever fist fought a moose?
What the? I don't even know what a moose is.
They're like the really, really big looking deer things with huge antlers.
I think it would probably just run away, you know?
I don't know. I hear they're pretty, aggressive if they feel threatened. They got those big antlers.
We could always go to Tall Trees.
That's exactly where we're going.
You want me to fist fight one?
I mean, you brought it up.
I might need to train a little more, to be honest with you.
Alexander wants to face down a bear. He reckons he can just control them.
I think he'll die.
Yeah, I think so too, but that same day, maybe you can fight a moose and he can stare down a bear. See, we'll do animal training that.
I mean,
go
so he
camping.
beat me once in a fist fight, now he's thinking he could take on a bear? Is he fucking insane?
I
I
mean,
just
to
slap
be
him
fair,
silly so that he
that
gets
is-
back in the zone.
That is the logical next step, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah? You're
barely
gonna
any
fight a bear
difference.
after you finally best me?
Yeah,
Once?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how that goes. Like, that's
Right.
it. Once you are defeated in combat, you're at the top of the food chain, You become the apex predator.
Whoa, whoa. I wouldn't say he's top of the food chain.
Unfortunately, that is what the rules state.
No, I've beaten him like 40 times over. He beat me once.
And that's how you know.
That's
all
not
it
how you
takes.
know. I'm still
Now a
top of the
new
food
reigning
chain.
champion reigns. You have to beat him back.
Yeah, I mean, easily.
He has your balls right now.
Yeah, he's got your balls. You gotta take him back.
What?
Yeah, look down. I bet they're missing.
Law of the jungle.
My balls.
Yeah, you gotta get him back from him.
It's a damn shame. Damn shame.
Single combat.
Mm.
I cannot wait for you to just confront the man and say, I'm here for my balls back, Alexander.
Give me my balls back, Alex! I'm gonna grind you into fucking dust! Yeah, like that?
Yeah, it'd be great. We'll be standing around, cheering you on.
He barely won last time.
If he wins again, he's definitely allowed to fight a bear, though.
You think so?
That's the rules.
Maybe I should change my name to the bear.
It's pretty good.
No, it's not.
He's already off. Look at him go.
Look at him go, yeah. Like a gazelle, I tell you.
Yeah, if you're the bear, he's the weasel.
Fucking weasel. And what does that make you?
I'm like a...
You wear all black, you're kind of like a little raccoon. Or like a black squirrel.
Yeah, I'll take squirrel.
Only a singular 15.
Oh,
but,
no.
yeah, only the one drop.
Are you okay with being a squirrel because that means you got a lot of nuts?
Squirrels are quite nice, you know. They can survive crazy temperatures. They're in, they're out. They got money basically, you know. They got loads of money. They got money in the bank.
They stuff money in their cheeks.
Yeah, they got like little sharp little teeth, little sharp little claws, but they're also quick. You know.
You can threaten people too. To say, they call me this squirrel. I'm gonna put your nuts in the ground, boy.
Jumping around and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
They fuck you up and then get the fuck out of there, you know. I'm okay with that, I think. I feel like I'm more like a nighttime creature.
Yeah, that's why I said a raccoon at first.
But that's like a scavenger, isn't it? I don't
Yeah,
feel
that's
like
fair.
I'm much of a scavenger, like.
So then what are you?
What's a nighttime creature that ain't a scavenger?
A dark squirrel.
Oh yeah, the night squirrel.
That one, I gotta be honest, that one got me. That got me. Squirrel of the night. I just had visions of it like standing on its feet on a rooftop with like lightning in the background.
Yeah.
Glorious. I am the nuts.
What the
Like that.
You wanted to make a show of it, I guess.
Hi, Bo.
So close to getting a face full of cow shit. No, there's nothing.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Means we gotta go. all
I
the
gotta
way.
go soon, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What are we gonna do about this? There's nothing we can do about it. Alright, we'll check the swamp. If there ain't nothing in the swamp, I guess we just have to
Load up our horses or something.
not up the loss. I mean, that's 125 for the wagon, 50 for the packages down the drain.
Yeah, well that just means, hey, we just steal a wagon next time.
Yeah.
Right? Right? Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Maybe we are bad people. Maybe Amberlyn was right.
Yeah,
I mean,
we ain't squeaky clean people like her. I think there's a slight difference between bad people, us, and squeaky clean.
do you reckon Bubbleguts is squeaky?
I mean, it definitely leads to some squeakiness, I'm sure.
Oh Oh, squeaks.
Ah, squeaks. That's how you know when someone's had some bubble guts. They walk in the room like a balloon. Mm-hmm. And then they prolapse.
Don't we all? What?
Huh?
What town do you like the best?
Probably this one.
Yeah, Blackwater.
Yeah, ain't nobody see me. Easiest
It has
place to
nice
hide on the
roofs.
roofs.
Mm-hmm.
You can get between them all and hide and jump down and no one knows you're there.
What about you, Fry?
It's a toss-up, really. Blackwater is nice, but it's also corn water, no? I don't really know. I hate Blackwater because it's so bad on my skin. It gives me a rash. I hate the swamp too. It gives me a rash.
What about Strawberry?
Strawberry kind of gives me a rash.
Oh.
I guess that just leaves Valentine. But
Well, there's roads. You could get a road rash.
I could get road rash. I've never really been to roads very often before, so
So you like Valentine?
I don't like Valentine, but I don't have much of a choice.
You want to bathe in the schmut?
No? I might get a rash.
Right, okay.
I mean, there's a bunch of places out west that I ain't never been to. Maybe we should go and like spend some time out there.
That might be nice. I have never been out west before.
Yeah.
Hot, I think. Oh, there's that
Yeah,
one up in
you'd
that
have to-
snow that ain't too bad neither. We was up there before.
Yeah, I did
Oh,
like
yeah.
Coulter.
Coulter was nice.
Bit out of the way though, innit? That's the problem.
True.
Yeah, but still. We'll make the trip together.
I had a delivery of bubble guts up there. Literally, they wanted 5 bottles. I could not have gone further. I absolutely could not have been less worth it. So
You had to
far
bring
away.
a wagon all the way up there?
No, it was just literally just I had a few bottles in my pocket that I got left over and I just rolled them up there on the horse, but my god, did I completely misjudge it. There's a place like
it's a trip.
even further north of Coulter, like all the way up.
Yeah?
Oh, it's like a decent little spot, to be honest. Like nice little like out of the way house. No one gonna know you're there or nothing, but I think I
I feel
almost
like-
died of the cold.
A place like that that's so far away. I feel like because it's so far away, it'll be most likely visited by more people than you'd expect because it is so far away. Like, there's this one place I keep hearing people complain about. It's all the way in Roanoke, I think, by the waterfall. And it looks empty enough and, you know, remote enough, but everyone goes there on vacation. I heard some people in Blackwater complaining about it today, even, in fact.
Yeah, we kind of do have to figure out where we're going to be pulling up, though.
Me and Alexander found like a bear cave. Near that, there's like a little camp completely out of the way. It's in Big Valley. That we were like, okay, let's tell everyone where this is. And then that way there is... What the fuck, that guy trying to... You see that guy?
wagon.
Yeah.
But so there's like it's not a perfect place, but it's a good meet up spot if we can't go nowhere else. If we ever need to.
Yeah, it'll be a good thing to have a couple of spots anyway.
But it's completely out of the way, like absolutely no one ever gonna find you there. Not the cave itself, even though the cave is quite a good hiding spot. There's a little camp near it.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Running into so many wagons today, huh?
That's good. We can hide in the crowd.
Blend in.
Oh, jinx.
Oh.
Blend in.
Jinx.
Unless
You don't
all
owe me
these people
anything,
are
Brad.
running shine, and that's why there ain't no fucking jobs out there.
I
Probably.
would not be surprised.
That's honestly probably it.
We should become the shiners.
Yeah, you want me to give some shiners some shines?
You know, exactly. You know, just
A little
stop
shiner?
people and go, where are you going in a hurry like that, eh? Nice.
Let me see your wagon.
Nice wagon you got there, bruh.
You got anything you shouldn't have in there?
Pop. I've taken a shine to your wagon there, bruh.
Bruh.
Pop, pop.
Pop, pop, right in the mouth. I noticed a few pretty nice markets around. You only ever do the one in,
Ooh.
Blackwater? Oh, what was that?
I just shot a turkey.
God, okay.
And now a fox is eating it.
Ugh.
That was fast.
You're supporting nature.
Not just that, you're supporting our spirit animal, the fox.
That's right.
Ah.
Kitsune. That's what Jin says.
I am pretty foxy.
There you go, maybe that's your new night name.
That sounds... I don't know about that one.
There you go.
I
Maybe
like
that's
pretty
your other
foxy.
night name.
Oh.
Hey, what the fuck did you just say?
Uh-oh.
Nothing, I'm just saying you could have two night names. Ow.
I don't think foxes growl like that. Maybe the bear. The bear fox. The fox bear.
The bear fox as a night name.
No. Absolutely the fuck not. Christ. Oh, I just want to sell some bubble guts. Bubble guts.
This is it.
Bubble guts. I
Last
just want to
stop.
sell some bubble guts. So we're not broke. Did you like that? That's a good song, right?
Yeah, you should write that down.
I'm thinking for the office job, maybe perhaps just all black, maybe different colored scarves or something simple.
White shirt, glasses.
Yes.
Oh, you want us to look smart?
Yeah, we
For
gotta work
running
like
an
Oh,
dress
okay,
like
okay.
the people that work at the bank.
All right. I'm gonna probably need some help with that.
Yeah, I think we should all do it at the same time so we're matching exactly.
Right.
All right. right, here we go. The moment of truth.
Wish me luck.
Come on! 15, 15.
Push your bets.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Seems like people are like vultures today, grabbing all the work.
He's slow walking, he's devastated.
Oh yeah, he didn't find anything. It's okay, Fry. Come to the wagon.
I mean, we got two choices. We can long it off, or we can look around for a 10 job, I guess. Is there any 10s?
There were 2 10 jobs in the first place we were at.
Alright. Group vote. How long you got?
Not long at all.
Alright, we'll long it off.
Okay.
I mean, you guys could always run it too. If you wanted to.
Nah, I'm tired of shit. I don't mind. We'll just unpack the thing and load up our
Yeah.
horses or some shit.
Yeah, I have a crow with literally just a full saddlebag free for it. So.
Yeah, I've got a white horse. Artemis.
You got a white horse?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no one's gonna be expecting me to be on a white horse. They're gonna see me
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
by and be like, "Oh, that ain't Levi." I'll tell you that. When you know the law be like, "Oh, you're telling me you saw Levi Raine?" And they go, "No, I can't have been him. He's on a white horse." They go, "All right, yeah, that definitely wasn't him." Then, bam.
Right.
Got away with it.
I mean, it worked. I mean, even I was like, "You got a white horse," so
There you go.
that makes sense.
Levi Raine, the whiteless horseman.
That's me. We'll load it up. Maybe we can run over to the spot. I'll show you where you can practice picking locks and save cracking. And then that way you know where it is.
Yeah. I mean, I think so. I'm really tight on time.
Oh yeah, you can just bounce. It's good.
Yeah, but I'll help you guys unload. I didn't anticipate us having to ride to 15 different fucking locations.
Yeah, that's annoying. What the fuck is that?
Oh my god.
What the fuck
Yo,
is
it's a
that?
vampire! Vampire!
What the fuck?
What was that? A ghoul?
He had stripes on.
It must have been a ghoul.
Oh my god. Why do we always run into the supernatural here?
Every time.
So sick of it. Witches, ghosts, vampires.
Did you see the dog?
No.
The dog with a human soul in it.
Oh my god, no. What?
Oh, was you there, Fry?
No, you talked about it though.
That shit was fucked up. It could read and shit.
Oh my god.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck
god.
is this?
Okay. Nice group you have there, fellas.
What the fuck?
The fuck was that? Are they looking for that ghoul?
I think they were about to street dance, maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
would love to see that. Big wagon street race around Saint Denis would be fucking crazy.
Oh.
Hey, everyone go get a horse.
I am so curious about that group over there.
I know, me too. Can you imagine if we just accidentally ran them all over?
To be honest, I am so tired. I'm so glad that I didn't. That would have been real bad if I did, because I feel like I should. That is not the horse I requested. Oh, yes it was, because I'm tired.
I'm gonna put the empty ones at the top. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have 5 that are not in my satchel, so if you guys have any room on your horses, I can give them to you. Otherwise, I'll try and see if I can put them in my safe deposit box.
I got room.
Okay.
I got 3.
You got room for 3? Perfect.
I've got no space.
Okay.
Oh, this wagon belongs to somebody. Never mind.
Do you want the wagon? We can give you a wagon if you want the wagon.
No, we can't.
Sorry, what was that?
You don't want to we could rent it to them if we're not using it.
Are you saying?
Yeah, we're looking to do some deliveries with some of this coal we got, but we need a big wagon because there's quite a few of us.
Yeah, you can fit 6 people on this thing.
Oh, perfect. How many boxes do you reckon will fit in the back of that thing?
Let's have a look.
It might be 8.
I think it's like 10 or something.
I think it's 10.
This
Yeah,
here
you
wagon
fit
has been through a lot. If you get what I'm saying, you know, it's in tip-top shape, but you know, the sentimental value and all that.
Understandable.
Yeah, you
Mr.
want to
Lee-
take this thing?
Yeah, I mean, take it if it, you know, you want to take it off your hands if you ain't using it no more.
Yeah. I'll rent it to you $50.
You know, I'll take it. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta get more cash. You got like 20 bucks on you?
Uh-huh.
Was you lot
Friday
about to
bus-
dance with the law? Was that you?
No, they're still up there, actually, if you want to see them.
Oh.
Why were
going
they
on up
there?
there?
Don't
I
know.
think they're having a standoff with somebody.
The law, it looks like, is talking to some folk.
Did you see the ghoul by the graveyard?
No, I did not see the ghoul by the graveyard.
They were wearing black and white stripes and running around, and they chased us down in this wagon.
Really? That's
Mhm.
bizarre and
Weird little
strange.
creepy thing. All right, wagon's all yours.
Richard.
Nice doing business. There it is. The ghoul. It's there. At the end
Where?
of the road. Behind me.
Oh my god, I see it!
You see that shit? What is that?
Shit. Run!
On the horse. Alright, Genie, go bed.
Fry, Levi, go to bed.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go to the hotel here.
All right.
I think they're doing a standoff still. Look. Wanna go and
We
ask
should
them?
make our own dance party too.
You want to just walk up to them with our hands on our holsters?
We have come to join the dance party. And start doing tricks.
Just completely ruin the seriousness.
Absolutely
of their entire
destroy
thing.
their lives, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think people would hate us if we did that.
I think they'd all kill us immediately.
Probably.
They would let bygones be bygones and make us say goodbye.
Make us be bygone.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Good night,
Hotel
gentlemen.
Grand.
Yeah, what
Good night.
What a successful... You know what?
Huh?
This is the second time I've had bad luck since getting the stone, since you broke up with us.
Really?
Oh. Do you
My
think we
luck
need a
streak
new
is
stone?
over. Yeah, I think so.
I'll get you a new stone.
We made $50 at least with the rental.
Yeah, that's. I mean, the thing was in pretty good nick. You know, the one of the wheels was a little banged up, but for, you know, considering we rolled that all around the state, it's pretty good shape. They made, you know, they're gonna charge me $15 to pull that thing back in, so 50's fair, I think. Because that thing
I
was,
think so.
I rented that for $125, so that's pretty good for them, I think.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to go and hit the hay if they have any in here.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
And good night from me to you as well. I'll be back tomorrow with The Last of Us in the morning. That's it. That'll be the end of it. Yeah, man, literally brain literally just shut down right then. Shaz, this stream was entirely for you. You're welcome. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever you're doing. And I guess that's it. Let's go find out what that whole standoff is real quick. It's on Orcish's channel. Let's go see what that was about. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Peace. Bye.